him off to the wind, floating on the breeze. Forever in that moment, she'll be mine. Butterfly. But I guess there's some things just not meant to hold. I guess if I let go. Make sense of this, there ain't no making sense of that. And hoping is just hoping when we don't know where we're at. Want you to run so far, yeah, and fly so free. I've never felt so stuck in between. At the end of the day, just won't you say it's your mistake? I guess there's some things just not meant to hold. Guess if I love you, let it go. Guess if I love you,
600 milliounce in the ether of 20 to 40 milligrams.
let you go. 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 But how if I love you? Can I let you go?
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to Live on Patrol. And happy Easter weekend. And hopefully you're all enjoying the great weather. I know Pat and I declared winter over, it was like in March, right? But this...
Yeah, we declared it over March 1st.
And it did leave. Winter was gone. But now I'm declaring the frost is gone too.
I'm happy with that. I'm good with that.
Last night was sub 32, but I think we're good. What's the date today?
Today is April 2nd.
April 2nd. So we're good till, well, I don't know, for till October 30th maybe. When you think about that, that's only 6.5 months. Maybe 6, maybe 7, huh? But we got the beautiful change of seasons up here.
Yes, we do. And it was definitely a beautiful day.
Beautiful change of seasons. So I hope your week was good. I know Pat and I were busy. I had some relatives in town for Easter weekend as well. And it's always fun and fun. Two definitions of fun.
Absolutely. I had a pretty full week at the office this week.
That was great for shots fired. 1495 Rice Street, Washington.
It's been a busy night.
Technology maintenance. For 3 or 4 shots, some motorcyclist speeding northbound.
1495 Rice Street.
Westbound on White.
Some shots fired.
From a motorcycle.
Unknown if the motorcyclist was involved. Occurred 5 minutes ago. Unknown further.
At first blush, my thought is maybe backfiring because that's that first night out for the motorcycle.
The motorcycle, yeah.
268.
Good point.
False alarm. I'll go to the shop start.
Good point. Good point.
Copy your squad. Assist 268.
Let's make tonight's goal here on the Facebook feed. Let's have a motto for tonight. Be kind to others. Let's not argue.
Copy.
Let's not fuss. Let's not fight.
208, we copy. That's fine.
Let's have a nice, peaceful night. Let's enjoy the night. Let's enjoy the weekend.
I grab my radios here. Start of our shift.
That was one question that came up on one of the Facebook pages that's been created over this.
You notice how it's tipped a little up or not?
A little bit.
I don't know if it. Oh, it's.
I can fix that.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe it's not down in the slot right now. You know, sometimes it doesn't get out. We're just trying to fix our technology. We're not the greatest technologists in the world. But we're gonna stop up here and make sure that screen gets adjusted.
Looks like it's riding a little bit high.
Yeah. So we'll fix that for you. See if you can push that. Can you just twist it down? Or maybe loosen. I tell you what, I loosened the grip once.
318. Coolest advised will be on PBV, the Duluth and Chiefs Rec Center.
You live with that, I guess, huh?
The Rec Center 2020.
I don't know if you noticed it or not, but we knocked the stream off a couple of times, but we got it right back on, so it should be uninterrupted.
Hopefully, technology that we utilize should be working that way to keep us. You know, I had my son's song "Butterfly" on. I was thinking, you know, butterfly is fitting for Easter because it goes into a cocoon and it's resurrected.
That's right. Exactly.
That's good resurrection song.
Well, we usually have a little bit of the hood in the picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And I'm
wondering.
not exactly sure why it's not, because we are in the slots right.
But
You have more now than you did before. Like here. Look over
you know.
here. Okay, what were you going to say?
all around that shots fired. 7 difficulty.
I think we might... Did this get moved a little bit on the Velcro?
Well, I didn't move it, but who knows?
5514.
Okay, we can see the hood in the... There we go. Yeah, we're good.
1745 Marion.
Some of them you can see the hood, some of them you can't.
But on the live stream we can. So we're good.
Yeah. Only reason we don't want it up too much for you is then the focus gets higher than the objects in front of us. And
Emails our fleet with.
so we're up on County Road E westbound in the city of Atlas Heights.
2364 squad in the area.
You get your can with you?
923.
Yes, I do.
See what that
County car?
What's back 1105 Main.
got a lot of calls going on. Pat, why don't you go ahead and start a little verbal summary of some of the things that have been going on. There's carjackings are back again, unfortunately.
And a squad back for an assault.
Not as extreme as they were, but they're definitely back in action.
There's also a younger child on scene. Both subjects are by an older model silver sedan, unknown plate.
Is that 2364?
Yep.
And they are requesting medics.
You
for the
may not
female,
want to
stating
air
that
this
she was
one.
on the ground
Okay.
at one point. Both medics stage.
Got it, yeah.
And it's a juvenile as well.
Oh,
22.
So I'm going to give you 3 vehicles that we're still looking for that were carjacked this week. One just last night, and disturbingly, it happened at Maxfield Elementary at 380 North Victoria. And suspect implied that he had a gun, ordered a woman out of her car. It's a gray 2019 Honda Accord,
Medics are down at 2025.
plate number AZX 604. Alpha Zulu X-ray 604. Then we've got on the day before, on Wednesday, there were 2 vehicles carjacked, and these were done by physical force, so strong arm carjackings. A black 2017 Nissan Rogue, plate number FDV, that's Foxtrot Delta Victor 985. FDV 985. Then also on
1325 Westminster
that
Street.
day,
This is
a
medical
silver
stand down
2014
below.
Honda Odyssey van, plate number ENJ, Echo November Juliet 711. ENJ 711. We also had the disturbing and tragic murder in the 1300 block of Arcade at the auto shop this week.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Apparently that was his shop, huh? Originally they didn't know.
Yes.
But a Somali man that had gone into business and repair shop. Not a good thing.
Not at all.
We are going to make one quick stop here before we get going to celebrate the 21st birthday. Pat, you got all those other birthday wishes in your list there? I mean, we don't need this one, but I mean, just make sure you got them for later.
Yep.
This one, a gentleman named Tim Hogue, 21 years of age. His girlfriend, Carly Evgen, wanted to go and check this out. Tim Hogue, 21 years old, and Carly Evgen. Woo! Check that out. Check that out. They got a fire. They got a fire going.
Gotta like that.
So, are you born on April Fool's Day or what? April. I think you were actually born on April Fool's. They didn't want you to be. They didn't want you to be. How's it going? On the left there is Mike Evgen, famous boxer from Rice Street, and that's his niece Carly, and that's a shirt there, Rice Street old.
And it's long sleeves, so it hides my now getting old arms. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
I know I didn't warn you we were stopping here, but
That's okay.
I got a lot of surprises for you tonight. A lot of surprises.
Take
See you
care.
guys later. go. That was fun. I don't know.
Well, there's one. Well, there's actually a couple shout outs I want to give right away.
Okay.
And Sandy in St. Peter, Minnesota. Your daughter Shelley, who is Director Meestead's old partner from the Mankato Police, wants to give you a shout out. We're thinking about you and we appreciate your support.
Very nice. Yeah, we'll do one of those every 15 minutes or so.
Yep.
And make sure we can monitor the radio to see
Call
what's...
back to Sandy and put us on the call with the Bravo Squad. 163, copy.
Bravo 252, just so you let squads know, we're in the northwest corner. You can kind of see us straight from Minnehaha.
Copy, northwest corner.
And we're going to be on a back pocket road, like a path.
2360 squads will be clear assist.
Took a clear assist at 2032.
We are southbound on Edgerton. Just crossing over from the city of Adnes Heights to the city of Little Canada. Another one of our contract cities
Bravo
that we patrol.
252 for medic rig access. Would they approach from Haha?
We're right at Haha in Victoria. Northwest corner, kind of right through the courtyard here.
Copy, 2033.
So what else is going on, Patrick?
Well, I'm trying to check out what that call is they're dealing with right there. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's Amber. That's one of the juvenile
Oh, there we go.
investigators. I heard
There
her
we
on
go.
there. Oh, it's off-duty work, huh?
No, it's
she-
just a medical agency.
Yeah, but I see it's a Bravo squad there. I
Oh, okay.
think she works off-duty at that.
I got you.
Squad 381.
Amber Larson, one of the
Great one.
great investigators out there.
Yeah, it's strictly medical, it appears.
Case number is 67473. 67473.
By the way, for those of you, if you saw the new CDC guidance today,
381 copy, thank you.
came out today, but we've been kind of alerted that it was coming regarding
Copy,
vaccinations
squad
and
to the
COVID.
courtyard, Victoria and Haha. Cut to the west, 2034.
Sure, your vaccination, because they've now determined that there's a very, very low risk of getting COVID if you're vaccinated for at least 6 months. And there is a very, very low risk of actually transmitting it. They were worried about asymptomatic spread.
That might have
but
been 165 that
the
just happened.
CDC said they had very few, if any, evidence of asymptomatic spread once you got the COVID vaccination. And the final piece is that because you notice the Twins are going to get 10,000 fans, they've determined that outdoor exposure and contagion is very rare. So the Twins are getting 10,000 fans. I think the Wild are getting 3,000 because they're indoors.
Okay.
But the moral of the story is get your vaccination. My wife got hers. Everybody's eligible now. Pat and I got ours early on, but now everybody 16 and up is eligible. And if you spend some time on the internet, you will find a place to make an appointment.
Copy. First dose of Narcan at 2035.
So there's an overdose down there on that 700 block of Milton. They gave their first dose of Narcan.
Saves a lot of lives.
A lot of lives. One thing I don't have yet, Pat, is a Mountain Dew for the trip.
Me
So-
either,
so-
and I'm a little bit parched.
Yeah,
to be
me
honest
too.
with
I
you.
mean, it was a busy day.
Bravo 252, second dose of Narcan.
Second dose of
Bravo
Narcan.
252, second dose of Narcan, 2036.
Just wait 2 or 3 minutes now, see how that works before you hit them with the third. This is probably one of those cases where an off-duty officer working at an off-duty job is about to save a life. And you're hearing it live.
Yep.
So I'm not that good at predicting this, but it feels like it's going to be busy.
Well, it already has been real busy, so it wouldn't surprise me.
34385 copy, and Roger the alarm at 1029 Hazelwood Street, 2037.
So this one's on 3.
You can put them anywhere you want them. You just tell me where you want me to put mine.
Are we going east or towards Rice
We'll
Street?
go down. We'll stay on east for right now, and then we'll slide over to Rice and Penn, huh?
Sure.
We'll get to Maryland.
Okay, I got that one on 3. You got that one.
I'll put it on. Where do you want me? Just
You go on 1.
one. Okay. So we're entering the city of St. Paul. We're southbound on Edgerton at Larpenteur. It's the Payne-Phelan neighborhood. Everything near Payne Avenue and Lake Phelan. Years ago, they might have called it the Upper East Side,
287.
but that's even further out.
Brought in this medical in West. We're going to switch over to 1.
A lot of different neighborhoods in the east side.
8296 traffic.
Hey, by the way, I got a text from a woman who said, you know, appreciate the history. Would like you to talk a little bit more about the historic Rondo neighborhood. And she's 100% right. I would like to, and so I'm not an expert on Rondo, but I went to the Barnes & Noble in Roseville there, got a book called The Voices of Rondo, and it's written by Kate Cavett. You remember Kate? She did a story with you, too.
Sure.
She does historical documentaries. Basically, she records the people that were the most knowledgeable in that era. And she did one with you with law enforcement, right? The history of the police department.
Right.
But this one is with all neighbors and community members that grew up in Rondo before the freeway came through. And so Chief Bill Finney was interviewed in there. And actually, I went and talked to him about his interview. Fascinating information about, you know, he lived right in the 400 block of Rondo between Western and Arundel, and his mom was a hairdresser. And we'll talk more about the neighborhood when we get there. But Yusef Mangini is in there. Melvin Carter, the first, the mayor's grandfather, talks about his life there in the Rondo neighborhood before they were moved out. So that was. It's a fascinating book, and I'm going to read more, and we'll talk more as we go. But while I was there, I saw this other book about all the streetcars, the trolleys, streetcars. I had no idea that almost every main street in St. Paul, Minneapolis had a streetcar.
I didn't know that.
You won't believe this book that I got the pictures. By the way, if you're interested in streetcars, at least in Rosedale, you won't find that book because I got the last one. There's a few more Voices of Rondo books there, but the streetcar book. So basically, the streetcar started in the 1890s, before there were cars.
What?
And that's, obviously they're electric.
East and 4th Street on an accident property damage letter.
So I'll bring a map sometime, maybe next week, and we'll talk when I finish reading the book. But the amount of streetcar lines that were here, and actually there were lines going from Como Lake to Harriet Lake. I mean, every major street had a streetcar line. And even on St. Paul, it went from St. Paul out to White Bear Lake, Matamidi, like Wildwood Park. There used to be an amusement park there on the south side of White Bear in Matamidi.
Okay.
People would take the streetcar out there. And of course, after World War II, cars were so prevalent that they started getting rid of streetcars. Well, they started getting rid of them in the 30s as cars became more prevalent. But they really got rid of all of them, after World War II.
Right.
And now we're back. Now we got them back again.
Yeah, we do.
A lot of interesting history, though.
Put this one on 2. You stay right where you are. Backtracking a little bit to the mayor's grandfather, Melvin, met him a number of times. What an amazing man. Amazing man.
A lot of fascinating history. I should have brought the book just to read some of the people that were interviewed for it, but let me get up to speed more on the history before I. And the other thing I'm thinking we'll do is we'll call some of the people, like Bill Finney. We'll get Bill Finney on the phone, not tonight, but in the future, to talk about his experience in Rondo. And Yusuf Manjini, we'll see if he can. Nick Davis, Nathaniel Kalik is there.
I do know that it was most definitely a thriving residential and business community, the Rondo neighborhood was.
Yeah. And for those of you that know nothing about what we're talking about, Rondo was a street, an actual physical street that ran east and west, and was essentially where the Interstate 94 went from downtown St. Paul out to Snelling Avenue. And so the street was removed, the whole neighborhood was dismantled, houses were purchased through eminent domain, and people were forced to move. And the typical Summit University neighborhood really no longer became the Summit University neighborhood, because University was on the north side of the freeway, so a lot of uprooting there in the neighborhood.
Affected a lot of people. And there is a celebration of the neighborhood each year in July called the Rondo Days celebration, in which there are parades and steel drum competitions and marching competitions, food events. It's a really good event. Hopefully it will be back this summer.
We're on Rice Street in front of Bourne's, in case you're wondering where we are. There's bugs out there. Got a few things hitting our windshield. It's not time for mayflies yet, that's for sure. big hump that we went under when we were on the train tour, for those of you that got on the train tour.
It was quite interesting. I'd highly recommend going back and watching it if you have any interest in railroads. It was this past Saturday, 6 days ago.
And some of it, it all ties into the transportation development. We're going to go down on the river sometime, and we have a great water patrol unit. We're going to take you live. We're going to take you live on a boat on the Mississippi River, and show you the barges and tugboats, how transportation and commerce moves on the river. So you've got
287, can you give us the time to call that American?
commerce on the river, commerce in the trains, the interstate. I mean, the interstate's an interesting one because Eisenhower decided we need more commerce.
Happy
But
first dose of Narcan.
the other motivation for the interstate, this is history, but you wouldn't think it. Back then, after World War II,
Squad 383.
there was a battle for development of nuclear weapons. Of course, we had nuclear weapons.
To provide a vehicle
The
description
Soviet
on the
Union
area,
wanted
and I'm
them,
not seeing anything.
but
They did
the
not.
key to nuclear weapons back then was mobility, because they had to move them quickly. The Russians still employ those types of ones that you have to move and hide, and silos came at some point later, but silos aren't necessarily the first and best option, just because everybody can figure out where the silos are.
Right.
So mobility to avoid a first strike, keep the missiles. And so one of the purposes of the interstate, one of the purposes of the interstate was mobility of the ICBMs. You know, kind of interesting, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get some gas here. If you want to get us a Mountain Dew or two,
I will do that.
pump a little gas in.
No, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Hopefully the music won't play and we won't go. I'm gonna look at that live gas.
208, call 4, please. 44. Squad 375, we're out to the harassment report. I'll do it.
You trying to pay out that with your card on 8?
Point it back, 375, and squad 375.
Where's 483?
83.
Motor vehicle census 2390 White Bear Red Coat Boots. Vehicle was just taken. No keys are going to be with it. It's a 97. The CRV running color. TC's written on that plate.
Hi, how are ya? How's it going? Good. So slow night so far. I mean, it's busy. We just took us a while to get going. So get the camera on. How are you guys?
Yep, I moved to that location and checked the area.
I don't think listening's illegal. Driver kid. Where are you guys from? East side? Oh, you are? Where are you from? How about you?
Information from Maplewood Plus Clinic turn around to 1700 theme, room 50 for a 92-year-old female that fell. Info at 2052.
Well, what do you want us to do tonight? Oh, you do. Thank you. What's your first name?
I work at the car wash.
Oh, you do. You're the car wash lady, yeah. How about you?
4483, that's correction 82. That plate's going to be Minnesota Bravo Zulu Bravo 232.
Well, we don't run the
No
test
direction
bench
travel.
anymore. You gotta
Flight
do the
52.
test. It's a count test. It'd probably be good, though. Not right now. It's because of COVID, probably. This is Pat. This is JJ. She's looking for a. She wants to get into dispatching. Yeah. Yeah, you can apply it for dispatching. I mean, just wait. It's probably because of COVID they're not doing the test because they got to get you in on the computers. But they do need people. Yeah, it's.
And a Boston copy. 1615 Ford Parkway. Medics on scene with a DOA.
Thanks, JJ. See you.
Yep, medics are in.
These will be in the front.
107 is that.
All right, we got a full tank of gas. 400 miles to Chicago. Hit it.
Let's go get a steak in
Hit
Chicago.
it, Alwyn. All right, you know, it was April Fool's Day, and I did tell people, and I want you to see if you can monitor. Now's the time to tell us if you got a good April Fool's joke played on you. Someone sent me that somebody posted we were live yesterday. I got that. I fixed it.
We don't have any power going to it.
What?
Oh yeah, we do.
Somebody said someone posted that we were live yesterday. That was their April Fool's joke.
Oh yeah. That set a lot of people off. They got rather excited about that, but it was a good April Fool's joke.
In case you didn't hear on the air, there was just a car stolen in Maplewood, and was a Honda CRV, not a carjacking, but Bravo Zulu Bravo 232, a red Honda CRV. If you're out in Maplewood there, you see a red Honda BZB 232, dial 911.
Whoever's driving squad 2181, please move it out of the way for medics.
All right, I feel like we're ready now. We got gasoline.
We got Dew.
We got Mountain Dew.
Are they fighting?
I thought they looked friendly, but I'll go back.
I just caught him on
173,
the corner
copy.
of my eye.
I know he's going to win this one.
Yep. $182. You can cancel 185. We're just going to run by team, grab it quick, and then take care of a call.
Everybody getting along okay? She causing a problem?
Yeah,
Oh, is it her?
Thank you.
They were just trying to argue with me.
Are you okay?
I'm going home.
Copy at 2052.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yeah, we was just arguing.
You're in the arms of your man now.
You a gangster, you know me.
Excuse me?
You're in the arms of your man now.
I don't
Oh, it's my friend.
Oh, okay.
He's not your man.
No, not my man.
Where's your man?
His woman, she up in heaven.
She passed away.
My prayers are with you.
But it's not right though.
Be
Well,
my
you got a
friend.
$2
You know what? I don't think I have any cash. I'm terrible at bringing cash. Let me see what I got.
$5
All I got here's 2 for you. I know it's all I got. All I got left is this one somebody gave me today. I think it's counterfeit.
There's that same Maserati or Lamborghini we were trying to catch up to on the highway, I think. Right, turning right now into the holiday.
All right, lady. Later.
Y'all watching that.
Who?
Y'all watching that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Little fight there, little argument that quickly dispersed. What's going on in Fort Parkway there, Pat?
Let's take a look.
Something's going on down there.
I copy 182. Just check in with you when you get here, please.
You get many calls.
10 above 100. I had you signed on the bicycle theft incident. How is that going to be cleared?
Sorry, I thought I cleared that. Clear that with the report.
It is
Put this one on 2.
it is a medical problem, a serious medical problem.
Copy 2058.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Just one have a good night. 2058.
$160.
160.
Well, we got a little more hood now, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, back to our
And we can actually see it in the
For Colin Fort
camera.
Parkway.
There's that. Is that the same car? Did it have black on the side?
I've got a camera with me. I got
No, I don't know.
What? That is a pretty
Copy.
fancy
If you-
car.
One ahead to 1650.
How's it going?
You're assigned to the DKP and they're becoming violent.
How are you?
So
Good.
185 is you
Good.
can grab
Huh?
22's call.
Well, we don't know you, but you're the only car out there that looks like that car. Very good. Very good. There you go. Yes, sir. Why does he do that? He actually didn't speed. He just gave it a little nudge up to 30.
2050.
Well, it is an MCLA, and I don't even know what that is.
But isn't it a Maserati?
A 5 well, maybe that
He
is.
said it was an Acura test. He works for Acura testing.
Great, Mike.
Maybe it's a new Acura. You know, Acura does make race cars now.
It's actually a 2018 though. I gotta find out.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to hit too many potholes of that car. Right?
No kidding.
Bravo 69.
A McLaren.
Oh, that's a McLaren.
Yep.
Copy 7921.
That is a legit race car, McLaren.
499 067 499.
How are you tonight?
Yes, how are you?
Good. Everything going good?
Yep, everything going right.
About 288. For the squad to break to assist. 380 Randolph Avenue on a suspicious. There was an alarm there earlier. The key holder's now back. Stay in the mail that tripped the alarm is still in the area, walking down the path. He's requesting to speak with officers. Subject's going to be a white male, 40 years old, 6 foot, heavy build, wearing a red beanie, black or blue hoodie, and blue jeans. Currently walking eastbound on Randolph.
So we're over on the Rice Street neighborhood, just a block east of Rice Street.
Is there a spot that can break to assist? 288 on the suspicious.
Roaming around Manitoba, Winnipeg, which is an area that we get a lot of shots.
A lot of cars. though.
287, we'll have that way in a minute. Leave us on this, so we'll write some stuff down.
Copy, 2101.
definitely a lot of people out tonight. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, everywhere's busy.
Twins are back playing. That's awesome. State high school hockey tournament's on, but like I said, they expanded from the 250 per game. They let it have 3,000 in now. Bill Murray wasn't allowed to play because they had an exposure to white bear in their section final game. So that's a first, huh?
Yeah.
Not allowed to play in a state tournament because one of your players were exposed to a positive COVID case. That's a little domestic.
Yeah.
Before we get too far into this, ma'am, are you okay?
We'll be enrolled for 288.
Are you okay?
It's by 103.
If you're okay, that's fine. Okay. Do you want him to follow you, or does it matter to you, or what?
It don't matter now? You're just fucking being high.
Well, talk nice to each other. Things will go better. Thank you. You bet. Well, anytime you need anything, you call us. You sure you're okay? Okay. Yeah. Sir, you can follow her, but talk a little nicer, okay?
532, we'll take the DOC at Union Depot.
I got the right one, right? Mine's the front one?
4th Street,
Yes, sir.
the DOC for a trespass male person on the property in the waiting room. Jasmine J, black female wearing a white jacket, blue, yellow, pink pants, pink slippers.
Well, I would be remiss not to make this mention. We have one of our backseaters named Desta.
214.
There is a community she lives in of about 500 followers of us in Florida.
Really?
And one of the most devoted, Raymond Clary,
Copy, I don't show 214.
who his buddies affectionately know as Bum Busters,
Thank you.
just passed away.
2105.
And thank you all for watching us. And our prayers are with Raymond and his family and all who loved him.
What community is it? What area? See if she can.
Let's find out.
Is it, retirement community? Is it Gulf side, ocean side? Because I'm a big fan of Florida.
Yeah, you are.
I've visited pretty much every city in Florida. I have my favorites, which I won't announce. But there's some fascinating climate down there.
From about this time on, it's a little too warm for me.
Yeah, I see hotter the better for me. It's about the best workout I get. Walking in, it's hot when it's hot. No, I like Florida climate. It is hot. July and August is really hot down there. Let's just face it. But if you're near the ocean, I'm just gonna take a look at this car that crossed over Atwater. When I was a young patrolman, this intersection, I caught more stolens right on this intersection, Western and Atwater, than any other. Tim Bradley and I used to fight each other who could catch the most stolens at that corner. And he probably beat me a few times, I would say. Because that was the border between the Central District and the West District. And I was usually 115 and he was 212, I think, back in those days.
Okay. Well, I guess that 500-person community is actually, a lot of them are in Florida, but it's all over, and they're a part of what's called Crooked Nose
Can you
Media.
verify whether this person was inside the fence line or not?
Copy, we'll have the TC
Checking his phone.
Suddenly stopped there. Crooked Nose Media. I heard of them. Hey, if you haven't already, I know it's coming up on 9/11, our normal start time, but if you haven't already, please share this with your friends. Just a reminder that we're on already. We got our Mountain Dew, we got a tank of gasoline. We couldn't be more ready, right?
Right. We are set.
You know the guilt I have over not answering messages, that from the past.
Me too.
So I did.
510, could you put me on that suspicious activity?
I did start going through I went back, started going through all the old ones, and it's not an easy task.
Copy. With the
See, here I'm gonna. If you can just take a look at some of these that I captured on the screen, and if you think you can read them, and then swipe right to look at some more.
All right, this is from Cindy. Hi, Bob. My husband loves your videos
510, I'm 23, and I'm not finding that vehicle.
and is a big fan. We spent New Year's Eve with you guys and watched the ball drop.
Oh, I gotta apologize. You get in mind, these were pretty messages were pretty old. So I know.
Wanted to find out if you could wish him a happy birthday on April 15th.
Okay, well that's a newer one. Then.
Well, that's 2 days after my birthday, so we're gonna give you a happy early birthday shout out, Bob.
What's his name is Bob? Is there a last name?
Bob. Nope. So Bob, from your wife Cindy.
I wonder if there's.
Oh, there we go. Looks like it's Bob Gundrum.
Here's the only thing I want to say, Bob. That's the worst birthday ever, to be born on tax day. How do you celebrate your birthday when you're getting your taxes finalized and turned in, huh? So, no, just kidding you, Bob. Happy birthday. Bob, tax day, Grundum.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got this wrong. That's my fault. The print is really small. Sean Gibson. Sean Gibson. You can put that one all on me, Bob. Sean Gibson from Langley, British Columbia. Oh, sorry.
So that is her father, or her boy, brother, husband.
Husband.
Maybe I only screenshot part of the message for you. Sometimes what I did, just so you know, is I would have to screen two versions of it. So.
Well, this is going to be a bit of a, we're belatedly wishing happy birthday.
Yeah.
And this is from Naomi Salgado. His husband is Javier. And it was his birthday on March 26th. Javier, happy birthday. Hope it was a great one.
All right, we're in the west sector now, just about coming into the west sector, so we'll see what happens.
467, be clear. Advise. 532 case number.
If you want to put that one on 2.
Okay.
I'll be going to 1224.
That was an accident on a motorcycle. No other vehicles involved. Got these 21.
Copy, 1224, relation. 2113.
Copy, and medics are
Bravo 816, COD. Have a good one, 2113.
287. 287.
We are westbound on University, coming up on Dale Street.
Can you try and confirm the description of that motorcycle? Because it's stolen off the 7.
Got you as well.
Got a double-decker bus to our right there, light rail to our left.
A bit of traffic out tonight. Check some pending calls here.
510, code 4.
Copy, code 4, 2114.
Copy the PCN around the Sam's area, 2114. 375, copy accident and run in route to 951 Frank Street. 2114.
Hey, what year is that? I had a 64. Well, you're probably right. I had a 4-door though. Huh? A 66 Caprice. Very nice. You have a good one.
47,000 miles of risen.
How many?
47,000.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I'm the second owner.
283 or what?
5,
Three, a 396. You got the big one, huh?
Big block.
Oh, Jesus. All right, have a good one.
All right, you too.
That's a nice car.
Copy, 2115.
Yeah, they changed the tail lights there between 64 and 66. They used to have those circles, you know, in the back. The
367,
three circles on each side.
That's the one I like.
Yeah. And his are more connected, but they
Around the Sam's
Still a
area,
nice car.
2115.
beautiful. Well, he's got the big engine in it. The big engine. Not much impending?
Nope.
Well,
There's a number impending, but none.
nothing too serious.
No. Sounds familiar.
About that can break on a domestic 175 Charles Avenue. Color is X, FaceTime her in front of her apartment.
How's it going?
That he is trying
Just
everything
so
in the apartment.
y'all know, that wasn't me.
That ain't what I heard.
My car don't leave one stain on the ground. Y'all ain't seen my new little toy.
Is that it there?
Oh, man.
That is gorgeous.
What is that?
64 Chevy Nova SS.
That's a Nova. I was just telling the guy you see the guy left with the Caprice, the 66.
That's my buddy Greg. Yeah,
Greg, 66 Caprice.
he got that old 396 in there.
I know, that's what he said. I used to have a 64 Chevy when I first started driving. And of course my dad, my dad would never buy a car that was less than 10 years old back in those days. So I started driving in 74. He had a 64. So that was what I got to drive.
Wow.
But now it'd be great to have it.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful car. Now that's not the original wheels though. I mean,
nothing about that car's original.
really?
Every screw, every piece of metal, everything on that car is brand new. That car has 125 miles on it.
Well, what is original in there? I mean,
What is original
The
on that
bo- I
car?
mean, the body-
Nothing. The floors are new. The fender liners. all new metal. The motor is a 359.
Is that a
been
Ford?
bored and stroked.
Is that a Ford engine or what? Who made the 359?
It's old GM. Right before they came out with the small block 400.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But yeah, it's I don't even have a gas tank. It's got a fuel cell in the trunk.
So you can drive on a 66 Chevy Nova.
Yeah, that's.
Are you going in this car right now?
That's my retirement present.
Are you going in the
Yeah,
car?
I'm getting out of here.
I'm going to turn around and so I can get a picture of your car. We're live on patrol right now.
Yep.
What's your first name?
Greg.
Greg, thanks,
Yep.
Greg. Thanks a lot.
I'll be at 1246 apartment 101.
Which one is that?
The one I said sounded familiar. It took forever to come back.
Copy at 1246, apartment 101.
Which car was it though?
It is a. We ran a car. No way. No way, Mississippi. No way, Mississippi.
Hey, Mississippi, we were here first.
Hey, just speaking with Mark yesterday.
I heard you're live on patrol. So
Yeah,
be
and then-
careful
then-
what you say.
And then I run into Moose, right? You know, I used to cook for Moose at his restaurant.
Really? Where was that? Where's Moose with him?
Moose, you know, they come down here once
Moose
a month
too?
to watch
Okay.
the hockey game.
Yeah.
So I didn't know it was Moose because he lost all that weight and cut his beard. And I'm like, man, you know, he was like, what do you do? I said, well, I drive a truck. So he said, well, I teach hockey over at Johnson. I've been doing it for 30 years. So I was like, well, don't Moose do that over there? He said, I am Moose. Everybody,
You didn't know it was Moose.
Yeah, I did because he lost all that weight.
I did, and he brought me back.
Tanner and them looked at me and they all was like,
Tanner was with
I
him
threw the
too.
towel in,
they
man.
was like, that is
That's
Moose.
my
And
last
I was
project
like, ain't
before
this
I
about a
quit the business.
And then,
I'm
me and
like,
what's the
I'm
name
done.
was just talking about him.
Time to see what
the day
what
before.
life
I'll
looks
tell you,
like on
one
the
thing I would
couch.
say is Moose
Yeah.
is a
At
great human
64.
being.
I used to
I hear
work
you.
for him.
Yeah, I know, but you were cooking at Moose's Lodge?
I was cooking at Moose's when Randy Kelly was running for mayor.
Yep, I remember. Well, that was the old Mangini's there that I used to.
Yeah, the Mangini's in
Mangini's.
Parkside Town.
Yeah,
used to be
Parkside.
right next door.
Yep. All right,
Stay out of trouble.
good to see you guys.
Yeah,
Good.
you do, man.
Take care, brother.
Hey, if you can't handle yourself, call us. So here's that Chevy Nova right in front of us. That is a piece of work.
Yeah, it is.
Nothing on that car is originally said. He rebuilt the whole thing.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Greg.
Take care, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that took a long time to come back. This car, it's going to be making the rounds of the bars.
Which car was it?
It was coming towards us, and I said the plate looked familiar.
Yeah, but what do you know?
It is a black Ford Fiesta 4-door, and it's got a rounded hatchback on it.
Okay, and what street was it on when you ran?
Right here.
On Grotto?
Yep.
Okay. The one that was coming right there at us.
Yep.
I had to go. I had to avoid the garbage. What's the plate?
366-539.
FJA 933, Foxtrot Juliet Alpha 933.
Sergeant copy, 8 Clear Avenue in the alley. On shots fired.
So Minneapolis stolen.
Now, be advised, we also have a call for a shot for fireworks from plate at 1400 Arcade Street.
Okay.
The holiday for a male lighting off fireworks in the parking lot.
That happens to be right at the location of where that man was shot. That's
We'll check them out.
So we're going to write it down for me?
Yep.
318. 318. I'll be clear getting stopped when you send me the fireworks at 1400 Arcade. I'll run up there and check that out. Copy, it's 2132.
This was in Mohawk, 250cc. Almost looks like a dirt bike. Some gold on it, possibly a 10. 182.
22, copy, 21.
367, that's the front. Let's see aerial fireworks from my location.
Any other Bravo squatter? And just confirming you're in the area of Ham's area.
Running that squad's over here in Central.
I would say south of.
There it is, right there.
Okay.
Copy. Aerial fireworks. Service
It's
south.
black, is that it?
It's black and it's real little.
21.
It's a 4-door, but it's real small.
I'll be in row to the comp on the motor vehicle theft.
So we are westbound on Central from Dale. Just a reminder of your numbers. Dale is 620 western, 620 west.
Or correction, Hawthorne, my
And
apologies.
every large street is another
Vector 933.
60 numbers. So this
Copy.
is
Traffic, Westminster, Hawthorne.
St. Albans here, which is 680 west.
And 364, we're pulling a lot of the apartments here on the east side of the road.
Copy. Into the apartment lot on the east side of the road. At
Get down to
21.
Grotto, that's 740 west.
I don't see a call here.
No, they just checked out. I think it's the
Oh.
gang unit doing some investigation, but I see a large number of people up here. Maybe they're just checking out at a party.
Crew and animal. 2124.
Doesn't sound good. I don't know. Maybe, they did put them on the board, I think, though. Was it a notification or? $7.56. It could have been a continuation of another call.
Thinking. Must be.
We'll scroll down for the ones.
364, code 4.
See, I'll keep going.
Do we have a better phone number for the comp and the motor vehicle
Yeah,
theft?
that's
It's
it.
21.
Oh, that's going to be it.
Okay. There we go.
Oh boy, that's one of the worst.
That was a call that you mentioned earlier, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just looking for the last digit.
Drive by Rev Daryl Spence's house. Make sure he's safe. Well, it might as well run up there, huh? 719 Van Buren. As long as we're in the neighborhood. Alarm on the second floor window. That last call, you could hear some crying in the background. Unfortunately, it was a notification of some bad news.
Very sad. Surprised we didn't get checked on when I ran that.
Well, you're probably not on the board as on the street, huh?
Yeah, I'm logged in as me.
But I mean, they might not have you driving
shots fired. Can be duped in with that fireworks at the holiday. Copy, 2128.
Or they might just know you, Pat.
I'm always running stuff.
Yeah. I was at my mother's house, you know, my sister and I are trying to go through everything there and figure out who might want it and what might be of interest to the grandkids. That's kind of a through old stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Information squad's reference a stolen vehicle out of Maplewood. Time delay about 40 minutes. Taken from Fort Food. Staff here. There was 2390 White Bear. License Bravo Zulu Bravo 232 BZB.
There you go. You got the information we were giving you a little bit ago. You got it ahead of the
Red in
squad.
color Honda CRV. Suspect's Asian male, black jacket, black beanie, and a green backpack. 2129.
What's the address here, Pat?
It's not on. It's not on here.
On that Van Buren alert. Copy, 2010 in the alley, 2129. Copy, our show 05.
He's on it.
I know.
Thank you.
We got everything from 2 minutes to 15 minutes ago up on the board. $719,
Yeah.
I believe it
Yeah,
was.
that's what's in this alley. He said he's in the alley, so we'll stay in front. Hey, by the way, as we go through these summer nights, and you hear these shots fired, you know, I posted some
Squad on a stolen vehicle out of Maplewood, sold in the
some
area
great
of
videos
2390
regarding
White Bear
Shot Spotter,
Avenue at the
and they're on my
License
page.
plate
If you could
Bravo,
just
Zulu, Bravo,
go take a look at them and watch them and share them with your. Think of a more important technology right now to help us, because the time we spend looking for an area that had shots fired is just really way too much and detracts from so many other things. So much guesswork.
Now it popped up.
We're just holding down the fort till you got here. I said we're just holding down the fort for you. Squat.
Squad 525 and 534.
We'll go watch this other. We'll watch the east side of the building here for him since they're on the west side.
534. 10-3 East, Minnesota Street down at the medics. Medics are out with the man down requesting PD for county. 525 534.
A lot of impatient people.
We're on scene. We're in the backyard. (163) copy 2132.
So, alarm calls are, you know, interesting call because I would say 9 times out of 10 nowadays, well, 8 out of 10. they're false,
Mhm.
right?
Easily.
But you don't know that when they first came out. Remember when we were young? I would say they were going off all the time. We were running the alarm calls, and then in time the cities adopted alarm ordinances, which you ended up paying a fine if you had false alarms.
Right. I think you got the first 2 or 3 for free.
But when Pat and I first started, there was no false alarm penalty, so we were running from false alarm to false alarm
Constantly.
and then all of a sudden there'd be a real one. So you had to be ready. Assume the worst in every case. Put a lot of time and energy into being prepared, but knowing that in most cases it wasn't going to be real. So there's been a lot of regulation and everything's improved. The type of alarms are better. A lot of people have the alarm company check with the owner before they actually call.
163.
On my alarm at my house, I have it notify me first, so make the decision
Okay.
whether to call law enforcement.
Makes sense.
Copy 2134.
But that's one of the natures of this job.
And 163, we just got the cancellation from the alarm company.
See, the alarm company now just said to cancel. They got a hold of the owner and to cancel. But you had 2 squads that were on that call for a period of time.
343, copy along run.
280. Is anybody working on the comp for the motor vehicle theft? This is definitely our vehicle out here. We just got to confirm that it's stolen.
Okay, I'm en route with the call.
Outstanding. Thank you so much.
We'll see if we can find your Fiesta, Pat. Huh?
We're code 4 is 1 in custody.
Yeah, I don't know if he was leaving here or looking for a place to
Copy
park.
code 4, 1 in custody, 2135. 3 and 4.
You can cancel 3-1 and 3-1.
Always get a little concerned about stolens driving by crowds of people as to what they may be up to.
Yeah.
There are a lot of nice cars out and about tonight.
It's amazing. The economy must have not have been as bad as I thought.
Copy.
Bravo 595.
Bravo 595.
EOT, have a good night.
Copy 2136.
I put premium in, Pat,
182.
Oh, we're really good to go.
just in case.
Just say what, 181 and 185.
Just give you a couple more horsepower.
Couple more
Yeah,
horsepower. We'll get to 120 faster.
Bravo uniform 690.
There you go.
Copy 716 Como, apartment 10. What appears to be a domestic. The male has since left.
So back to those April Fool's pranks,
Oh.
Pat. See if we can
2136.
read any good ones off there.
Yeah, any good April Fool's pranks anybody pulled?
Can't be an old one. It's got to be a current one.
Yeah.
You know?
Preferably something original.
Yeah. And not. Did you see the guy post one about? Well, there's been a few posts floating around about. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave it at that. They get some of these April Fool's posts go a little over the top.
Yeah. That's putting it mildly. You appear to be buffering a lot on YouTube, people are saying.
Yeah.
I don't want to check it and not see the comments.
Sorry about that. We do not have our heater on.
It is, trust me, it is not overheating.
Oh,
138.
So my wife dyed eggs with the grandkids tonight. That was good.
That's nice.
Yeah. They figured out blue and yellow makes green. That was, how do we make green, Grandma? And she made them. She had them try it out themselves. Little Audrey said, "Oh, blue and yellow make green."
165. Do you want to squawk back?
Well, somebody said they backed out of YouTube and.
Wave 163 is going to come by Thunder.
And went back in, and it started working fine.
165. That's all. It says 165. You want to squat in the back?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe your cat is buffering.
Man, I don't know.
Copy.
No.
There he is, right there.
At the where we were just at.
No, the one above there. Right there.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't think we want to air that one.
Info squad channels 1 and 2 are past that. Thunder through for a short break. 140.
Does he need to back up?
Might not hurt.
Huh?
Might not hurt.
So right here we're on Concordia here. And then on the other side of the 94, of course, is St. Anthony. And right in the middle of where that freeway is on 94, that was Rondo. And of course, it was just a regular neighborhood like where we're in on our right here. And
539.
Advisor downtown Bead.
all the
And we
houses
put me on a PFP
were condemned, and
Pedro Park.
the freeway went through, and I guess it's not condemned, but eminent domain. It really tore our neighborhood apart.
Yeah, it really did.
So we're going to talk to people that grew up in Rondo on the phone here, and not tonight, but we're going to get their perspective of how things changed so rapidly for them. You know, most of them were young kids at that time. In school, some of them at St. Peter Claver.
Receive, thanks.
318. You're welcome at 2142.
318.
Maryland Van Dyke, Red Dodge, Red Journal Place.
163.
Maryland Van Dyke, Red Avenger, no place, 2142.
Did you notice that blue hatchback that went by in front of us?
163. This will be false alarm with 165.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's very similar to
The Fiesta?
yes, without the spoiler.
Just want to say, when I first met my wife, she was driving a Fiesta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised someone would steal one.
My son Jesse had a Ford Focus. I don't even remember what year it was. But he drove that thing until it had about 250,000 miles on it. and would take it cross country.
This will eventually be a supplement.
Well, if you drive a car right, you don't beat it, it'll go a long way.
Number one thing, oil changes.
Oil changes, yeah.
Do regular oil changes, and most cars will last a really long time.
Bravo 753, DOT.
Bravo 753, have a good night. 2144.
Is he still out with that car?
Looks like it, yep. And I think both are there right now.
Lights off there.
We appear to be frozen. Hurry. There we go. Now we're back. We are back. Must be in a
537 DOT.
an intermittent zone right now.
537, have a good night. 2145.
525.
525.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much we can do about driving into a dead zone at this time. We are looking at getting a signal booster.
524, I'll be with them.
Bravo 270.
Well, that makes me think.
Have a good one. 2145.
I don't know.
Supposed to be in the lot.
1164, can I miss you?
Maybe they don't want us because they got a squad around the corner.
43144.
Got the code
Yeah,
for him
there's
on there.
164, gate
I
number
think it's that one.
067513.
Oh, wait a minute.
Really, thank you.
What is it, a 267?
2146.
No,
280?
it's this. Yep.
Okay.
1174, checking your status.
Code 4, code 4.
Code 4 in traffic, 2146.
It was right next
Bravo
to
715.
that vehicle over there, but is
Bravo
not,
715.
doesn't appear to be anymore. So I don't know if they moved or.
Could you change my call to recover property?
Copy at 2146.
Assume they're okay. Our computer just has a delay on it. For the So we are at University and Marion.
364, I'll see within Vault Mill.
Capitol looks beautiful there off to our right. We'll swing by and show
Looking
you.
for a squad that can break for the domestic 175 Charles. Comp keeps calling back. She's now waiting at Marion and Charles. Suspect is still believed to be at 175 Charles.
I think that call came in earlier.
318, checking status.
sounds like a
There's
uniform.
like a break for domestic.
It's not in progress. They're separated
Yeah, I
from each
bet you
other.
it's the same lady.
182.
It is not.
It's not?
No. Different people.
182.
That was my first thought, too.
You're good, just call it advice. 163.
163.
We're gonna break for traffic. We'll be at Uni and Avon with Charlie Alpha Zulu 561.
Copy.
163 will be facing westbound.
Copy. And 107, did you copy 182?
Truly, I copied that the west car is taking that domestic for us. Thank you.
Copy. 2149.
DOC 2323.
Is that anybody we know?
DLC
That car?
2323.
Like that car there?
We're going to be in the area of 328 Fuller Ave, blue Ford Edge, gray Toyota Sienna.
What's that?
Copy in the area of 328 Fuller
I'm
Ave,
sorry.
Blue Ford Edge, gray Toyota.
Thank you for the Mountain Dews.
What's your name? Jason. Thanks, Jason, for the Mountain
I'm
Dew.
sorry. We got tied up on something.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thanks,
Jason.
I thought that car was following us. That's why I said, who is that in that car there?
Oh, Christy.
Copy, code 4.
Sent her boyfriend a fake positive pregnancy test for April Fools.
Oh, my goodness.
Christy, I love you, but oh, Christy.
I did see some posts of some people looking unhappy, their faces looking unhappy. And then the caption was, when you find out it wasn't, her pregnancy wasn't an April Fool's joke on April 2nd.
A friend's wife had Bismarcks waiting for her husband on the table in the morning. He bit into it. She'd use sriracha hot sauce for filling hot jelly. Oh my.
Oh, I love that one. I love that one.
612-328-2181.
Pretty much every year, my wife pretty much gets our son and I with, there's a bear in the backyard. Every year.
182.
181.
Oh, our friend Dee Walsh,
Can you double check which car are we going
her husband Glenn, officially retired today.
You go to 175 Charles Avenue.
Congratulations, Glenn. Now you get to be with him all the time, Dee.
Wonderful couple, wonderful people. God bless you both.
Great people.
Think the world of you. And I'm speaking of Dee, who is just a wonderful person. I'm not very happy about this, but I'm just going to let you know. Yesterday, or day before yesterday,
366.
Tin Cups was put on the market.
That's sad.
And our good friend Gidget Bailey, who has just committed her life to Rice Street and helping people in this community.
Kind of like a well check. 10 minutes ago, received.
We just decided that there wasn't enough support from the elected officials regarding businesses and crime, but also loans for getting through COVID. And she just said, you know, if I can't get a little backup, even, you know, a lot of cities, smaller cities, the liquor license fees, when they forced you to close,
Yeah,
they waived the fees
right.
for that period of time. City of St. Paul did not do that.
You're kidding.
No. So So you ended up paying a liquor license fee when you're not even allowed to be open.
That just doesn't sound right.
No, and a lot of cities didn't do that. So, I mean, I talked to her yesterday at length, and it's very sad because she's done so much to keep this neighborhood going. And here we're driving by Tin Cups right now, as you can see, at Rice and Maryland and Gidget. We love you, but she's moving her operations up to Vadnais Heights, to the Clover, up on County Road F in Stockdale there. She purchased the Clover Bar, and they're going to have food trucks.
Nice.
They're up there in the parking lot. And
well, I will be visiting Gidget.
For shots fired from Pollard, Cook Avenue West, Western Avenue North. 2 shots heard 1 minute ago.
We are going to be there for you, Gidge. And, we just thank you for all the work that you did. Sorry that you didn't have the backing from the city.
Break for that shots fired.
266, so we can clear shortly, and I can head up that way.
You are one of the finest human beings that I run across, Gidget Bailey, and all the trunk or treat, I guess it's called. Right? Trunk or treats, just the fundraisers she's put on, the free food she's given away to help people that are in crisis. Tough decision for her because she's got her grandkids have been raised in that, Tin Cups.
Mm-hmm.
But everything she just said, everything has its time. So reach out to Gidget Bailey and tell her how sad you are that they're selling.
She has done so much for the North End Rice Street community, for the city.
But thank her for the years. I don't know how many years it's been. Her dad before her.
Right. Long time.
165.
So we are northbound on Rice Street, just past Larpenteur. Going to check out the suburbs a little bit. Mick, we'll probably, we're going to drive by the Clover, Gidget's new place up here. Not really new because it's been open for a while. But make sure you can see.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Where you can go. Buy your pull tabs up here when you get a chance, Pat. Pat likes those pull tabs.
Too much sometimes.
Pat's like my wife. Those pull tabs just have a magnet on them.
Yes, indeed. Oh, by the way, our dear friend, Deputy Jeremy Bolin, his mom and dad, Betty and Dan, and his in-laws, Sue and Dan, are devoted backseaters.
I got a guy in the rear there.
I want to give a shout out to them. We both do. To Betty and Dan, and Sue and Dan. Thank you for being on our ride. We appreciate you on Live on Patrol.
The other thing we're going to do, Pat and I are going to mention this tonight, and then we're going to post some information for you on Facebook tomorrow. But I just would like you to remember there's a friend of ours that we worked with at the St. Paul Police Department, Kurt Sandell, that is suffering and battling some cancer.
Yes.
And he's at a tough time right now. And we're gonna ask you guys, if you get time, to write him a little note, write him a little card, because right now he's suffering and a little couple pick-me-ups. But we'll post the information as to where you can send them on Facebook tomorrow morning. But he spent years on. How long did Kurt work for the St. Paul Police Department?
Oh gosh, almost as long as I did. Sometime between 25 and 30 years.
Yeah, give his life to the police department. Worked motorcycle squad for a while too.
Yep.
I worked with him back in the old days in the West Sector. He was a patrol officer when I was a sergeant up there. So Kurt Sandell, I'm sure his relatives that have been in touch with me can post something right now. If you don't mind, and then we'll post a little longer post to try to get some people to reach out to them. It's tough. It's really tough.
Yeah, it is.
So we're northbound on Rice Street. On the right is Little Canada. On the left is the city of Roseville. So Kurt just started his chemo on Tuesday. You know how that is. You get your chemo going.
5188, 5181.
Takes a toll.
We don't know if Kurt watches us. I mean, a lot of cops don't watch us because they've lived this their whole life. But we're just thinking some letters might be helpful.
On a DOC at 240 Grandview Avenue West.
I'll get you an address so you can send them tomorrow if you're interested.
Currently on scene. So white male in his 30s, 5'8", average build, wearing a black hoodie, black socks with red stripes, is screaming in the background, has a glass bottle in his hand.
But that's what life should be about, cheering people up, helping them get over their struggles, giving back.
Kindness towards others.
200.
Cindy, we're glad. I'm glad I got Sean Gibson's name right finally, but I'm glad he heard it. We were happy to wish him happy birthday.
21, I couldn't copy. There's one here for you. Yep, you can start as unfounded, and you can send me the AMA from 616 with the number. Copy the spot back. 174, I'll head there. I'm down. 4492, I'm clear.
Starting to pick up a little bit, 10 o'clock.
Bravo 382 EOT. Bravo 088. Bravo 088.
So that's our goal, to kind of get you a little bit of exposure to the different units. Get you out on the water as soon as the water is clear.
2753.
Mississippi River.
Can you put us out on the citizens assist? Rice and Larpenter. Code 4.
Code 4, Rice Larpenter at 2201.
They just did a water rescue just this past week. I can't remember where that was.
Yeah, over there at Beaver Lake. I was
right.
giving them some grief. Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
Not everything goes exactly as you planned when you're using a high-powered airboat. Okay, so sometimes you just get whatever boat you can. And the nice thing about an airboat is that the motor's not in the water,
right?
So you can't really hurt the person with,
2323. We're coming out front of the
with the engine. We're very, very concerned about having motors in the engines, in the water. I don't know if you know that Courtney Gottfried that works for the news, Channel 9 News. She lost a foot when she fell out of the boat and got hit by the motor.
Oh.
A couple of years back. Oh, just a terrible thing. She
She
does such a fantastic job on the news, and I just think about how terrifying that had to be.
I can't imagine.
At the particular time. It had to be absolutely terrifying. But so we're very conscientious about not.
There's 4-3 Boston here.
Yes, sir. Can I help?
I have an SAP. It's going to be
Keep an eye on that Taco Bell. See if they come out and bring some food to us.
I won't be doing that again. I believe the St. Paul Police and Fire Scanner followers page has the video of that water rescue on Beaver Lake.
7th and Germain. Kind of heard something like explosions, saw red flash, no further, no smoke or fire, and fire's been died.
Copy. 5183, clear PT.
Just my code one. 5514.
Person 5181 here for PRC.
Copy, my code 5.
Copy. 370, clear.
You can leave us on it. Thanks, so.
Copy. Control 5.
Tim, we wish you the best of luck with your cancer fight as well, and thank you for your good wishes for Kurt.
205 Congress and our advice.
Interrupt to 205 Congress Street, Department D, David. 205.
Hi, Claire. Bob's dog is doing well.
5182 area.
My code 5.
Nothing new.
Nope.
Nothing new. So you don't want anything.
No, I will pass.
Okay. Didn't hit you too well last time.
Hi, how are you?
No, it
Good.
did
How are
not.
you?
Very good. Start whenever you're ready.
2 of those cheesy roll-ups.
You to go?
That's it.
215, thank you.
75.
This is Medical 3931 Haven Lane for a 71-year-old female with cyclic.
Doc, happy birthday to your wife, Misty.
Medics advice.
2206.
You better hammer some out here right now. You got the list. Tell them how many emails we got, Pat. Come on, plead for some sympathy or something.
Between shout outs, birthdays, questions, we have over 400. So
Well, you better get going.
please don't be bothered if we don't get to you, because quite honestly, if we pulled over and parked right now and started doing all these shout outs, we'd that would be our whole shift. But
How are you?
Pretty good, how are you?
Good. Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh, that's a nice car. You can't really tell it's a cop car.
No, you can't tell. Have you ever heard of Live on Patrol?
Nope.
What is it?
Well, like we're broadcasting live while we're on patrol.
Oh,
Right there.
it's a little camera.
There's 10,000 people listening to you.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And what's your name?
My name is Philip.
Philip, this is my favorite Taco Bell.
Thank you for
This
that.
is it. And you do a great job. I stop by, I see you there a lot. So
Thank you for that.
thank you. You work a lot of hours, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I try.
How many hours you work a week?
Roughly 40 to 50.
Yeah, I can tell you're here a lot when I come by. Yeah. Well, it's all good. Thank you for everything.
All right, you're welcome. And here's an online survey.
Oh, my online survey.
It's right there.
Very good.
Survey code. My name is Philip.
Thanks, Philip. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, yeah.
Well, in Dublin, Ireland, we got two siblings, Ryan, and forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, it's either Cyan or Cian. Ryan's going to be 10, Cian's going to be 7. So happy birthday to you both. Jennifer's birthday in New Ulm is today. Happy birthday, Jennifer. Andy Putnam, sorry we missed you. It was March 29th here in St. Paul. You celebrating the big 6'5". You're almost as old as me. Happy birthday, Andy. Chris O'Brien in Langley Township, British Columbia. It was March 28th. Happy birthday, Chris. Nadine Gannon, happy birthday tonight.
Okay, to the do you see someone made a video of U-turns? Did you see that?
I did not.
They made a cameo video of all of our U-turns.
Oh, really?
So what do you think? How do you think this comes? U-turners? What do you think? 1.5 times around a roundabout. I don't know if that's a U-turn or not.
You're funny. John Park, Jacksonville, Florida. Happy birthday. Bernice Parks, early happy birthday. Yours is tomorrow in Moorhead, Minnesota. Great town. Right next to Fargo, North Dakota. Happy birthday, Bernice.
Hey, and if you haven't shared this yet for your friends to hear their birthdays, now's the time, because this is like the Casey Jones train. The happy birthday
to every girl and boy. Hope this very special day gives you lots of joy. Hope those birthday presents you get from mom and dad will make this very special day the best you ever had.
All right.
Pearl had her 8th birthday on March 27th. Happy birthday, Pearl.
By the way, we don't rehearse.
No, we don't. Ever. This is spontaneous. Walter Simpson was March 30th, age 29, Boston, Massachusetts. Happy birthday, Walter. Martha Shadler, had her 78th birthday on March 26th in North Adams, Massachusetts. Happy birthday, Martha. Al DiLorenzo, your birthday is today in North Carolina. Happy birthday, Al. Alicia had her 40th, the big 4-0 on March 26th. Lives right here in St. Paul.
Happy Joy, 2211.
Arturs, 29 years old on March 25th. And Jeffrey Moeller on March 25th. Happy birthday to you both. Sam Protus, March 23rd. Savannah, March 27th. And Adam, March 30th. Happy birthday. Joe, age 61, your birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday. Carl in Liverpool, the United Kingdom. Happy birthday. Chris, March 26th, was 38 years old in Oregon. I think I pronounced that right. From Oregon. Happy birthday, Chris.
I got
165.
Tim Richardson. I don't know if this is the same Tim Richardson who played the joke on everybody, but his wife Kim wants to wish Tim a happy birthday. December 18th, 2020. I told you I went back. Huh?
Well, happy birthday, Tim.
Sorry we missed it in December, Tim.
Hope it was a wonderful birthday.
But we're catching up. We are catching up.
Did I do Carl in Liverpool, England yet? Well, happy birthday. Happy 50th. Oh, yeah, I did. And Chris in Oregon.
me a minute and I'll head.
We already gave a shout out to Sean Gibson. Dan Barr, McGregor, Minnesota. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday. And Mary was March 29th, 73 years old in Massachusetts. Happy birthday, Mary.
Happy 36 and right. Look for 23.
Well, thank you for all you backseaters there in that back seat, and we'll do our very best to keep some shout outs on birthdays. And there is email if you want to make sure that we get your questions. So the email is questions@liveonpatrol.org. Questions@liveonpatrol.org. That's the best way to get your shout outs in there. We got some volunteers that are willing to organize those and make sure we can read them out.
2164.
2164.
We're up here at Fairway Collision and Automotive, an awesome business up here in Vadnais Heights. Doing an awesome job.
County 2010 and en route to the AMA.
You can see how quiet it is here. We're up by the water department property. We do get a fair amount of calls up here, but
366.
in the park.
1768 York. And it's all female. Outside keeps making correct.
Now, Alex Davis, 4-year-old Jace, begs to watch this with his dad, and he wants to be a police officer when he grows up. Well, thanks for watching us, Jace.
This is the northern end of the Vadnais Park right up here that we always drive around here, just check for people in their cars. Sometimes we get kids making out, other times we get suspicious characters. Gets in the summertime, we'll drive down these paths with you. Show you around the parks. We're always looking for anybody using the parks for... Technically the parks all close at dusk, but we start enforcing them. And it is the sheriff's office job to enforce the safety in the county parks. We start enforcing them around 10 o'clock. Just to make sure that...
Is there confidence in that thing? And
this is the Sucker Lake parking lot here. We just were in the Vadnais one.
4162 Tango.
Here's a car here.
Go ahead.
What's up with these folks?
Over there, please.
Case number is 013-470. 013-470.
It's a little bit suspicious. The car's running.
I think I better go up there with you on this one.
Oh, hang on a second.
You're welcome. 2217.
Sir! Sir, could you turn your car off, please?
182.
Sir, would you mind stepping out of your car?
Very fast with comment.
Uh-oh.
What the heck?
What the heck? What the heck? Who's that?
That's Pete.
That's Pete. I think it's the Easter... Oh, the Easter Bunny? You call him Pete?
Peter Cottontail.
No, it's the Easter Bunny. Oh, my goodness. There he is. What's he got for us?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. What do you got, Pete? What do you got? Oh.
165.
Copy 2218.
107.
107.
If you have anybody up there that can try to
picture of this gentleman, have it sent out to our squad.
Okay.
Bye, Easter Bunny.
Thank you, Easter Bunny.
Thank you. Thank you for our baskets. That Easter Bunny's got to get busy. Well, that was nice.
Well, who'd have imagined we'd run into the Easter Bunny out here?
At least, the Easter Bunny is the one person that can be out here after dark, right?
Absolutely.
That's right. Oh, man.
We give the Easter Bunny a pass.
Pass. And the Easter Bunny even knows how to drive. All right. Good job, Easter Bunny.
Sorry, you can enter the following, please. This one would be Kilo, November, Oscar, Juliet, Sierra, Uniform Sierra.
Well, that was pretty nice of the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, very nice.
Got me. 2219.
We get some Mountain Dew in our basket, some candy.
We are set.
Some peeps.
Hold A1.
Who would have thought? Is there any comments there about the Easter Bunny?
21.
I'm sorry, I got backed up and I'm just seeing your message now. Gonna be taking care of that.
Yep, no worries, thank you.
No, I had no clue that was coming. That was a surprise for me, too.
I just want to say for the record, okay? Peter Cotty.
Case number is 067579.
It might be his uncle. I don't know. Brother. Happy Easter there, Easter Bunny.
Austin's 25. Happy birthday. Sammy was 31 yesterday. Happy birthday, Sammy.
20 PPV at the Foundry Pub.
All right, well, we're going to head back into St. Paul now that we checked out the parks up here. And I hope the little kids that were still watching, seeing the Easter Bunny.
Austin's 25.
Whoops.
Happy birthday.
An echo. There's an echo.
Austin got 2 shout-outs. Well, we're glad folks liked our visit with the Easter Bunny.
2362 and 2164.
Yeah, we saw Santa on the airboat on Christmas. Now we get the Easter Bunny in the parks. I bet he was hiding eggs. I think there's an Easter egg hunt there in that park somewhere this weekend. So he's hiding some eggs.
Thinks his ACT team is injecting him with AIDS and putting bacteria in his lungs. Medics are standing by.
2164 copy.
2222.
36 4-hour request 2164.
Copy 2164, 46.
That was the highlight of my day.
2222.
Mine too, definitely.
Be sure you mark that point, and you can tell your friends to go to that point in the video to see the Easter Bunny. Well, we got one of our county squads out at the Foundry. We should probably go check on him, make sure he's safe.
12174, can I mark you guys code for there?
Yep.
Code 3921. Copy your return, checking your status.
I think the Easter Bunny must watch live on patrol. What do you think?
Must. How else could he have figured out to be right there?
That we were searching the parks.
Copy.
Well, our dear friend Alex is going to declare PTSD after hearing us singing.
Well, we sort of changed keys toward the end.
22.
Can you hear that now? Looks like the male half is the same name.
Brian's daughter is going nuts now that she saw the Easter Bunny. She's telling everybody to go to bed.
The male and female arguing on profanity. For a male.
2364 in the area.
It's hard delivering all those baskets. That's a lot of work.
Sounds like the male is hurting the female. Male saying, "Why are you calling the cops?" Disconnects again. On playback, he noticed sound like the male kicked her while she had her son in her hands.
Male is a security guard.
Oh. Well, there's a macing incident down on Rice and Milford. I don't know why we can't hear that louder, but
2162 Tango.
You're on 2? Okay.
Yeah.
2162 Tango.
It's very, very quiet.
Is there a central squad that can break for the assault at Rice Street, Milford?
Central cars are apparently very tied up. As is West. Some of they had some serious incidents.
Negative response. There's central boss that cops that call.
I guess that's us.
Alright, copy. Okay.
You can find me for the 11 until we get further information. I'm just going to come into the area.
So for the people saying YouTube is frozen, what you need to do is just go off the page and come back on, and it'll start working again.
C-Comp and a Honda sedan. They got lost in 7 units of property after closing their car.
085.
Couldn't stop it ourselves, but probably better just to let them.
Squad 164, and he's down on 4 DOA.
I think it's better just let them reset than us restarting it.
Oh, yeah.
Copy.
Yeah, I just went there. It's working just fine.
Okay. Well, you've turned into quite the technician.
By necessity.
So we're southbound on 35E.
Squads.
Going under Larpenter.
On Niles, just
back into the city of St. Paul.
Sounds like the male left.
It's 2327.
What happened at Region 2? And
25 copy that. 100.
so the call on the mace said the person that was maced said the suspect was still there.
100, I copy your calling to me 1 second here. For the 911 call on Niles, it looks like it's a different name, last name for Joseph. Joseph Chimensky for that 911.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. We're running way behind on this.
On the CAD?
And 100, go ahead.
So it's not even on there?
It's not even on there.
Just to clarify, so that you determine the domestic is different than the SIP in terms of names.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
Affirmative. And
I think I'm going to do exactly that.
He's going to be a white male, 45 years old, 5'9", heavy build, wearing a red shirt and black sweatpants.
126 with info.
126, go ahead.
We're currently on the phone with Crisis Line. They're stating that our party is by himself in the house. We're still getting more info.
A lot of crisis. I mean, we're not airing a lot of this stuff and repeating it, but we got a lot of suicides, a lot of people in crisis. It's been a bad time.
Due to the different names,
This last week, a 21-year-old girl jumped off the high bridge. Jumped up the high bridge to her death. We've had several shooting related.
Somebody, I guess.
Swing through here first.
Holy smokes.
This is one busy night at
This
the
is
Foundry.
packed.
I'm showing 163 available at team. 163, can you handle correction back 118 for the domestic?
We sure can.
Thank you.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Hello.
Nice hat. I like it. Crowded, huh?
The SIP.
It's packed in
Nobody
there.
can even get in there. That's not good.
Will be within 872 meters.
Hey,
showing
what's going on?
1927 Baird Street, or Baird Avenue.
Wi-Fi, we copy that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
The Rice and Milford. The victim left the scene and went to Maplewood.
did you miss us?
Hey, you got the cap on?
Yep. You want it on? Yeah, so it goes that way though. It faces forward.
Hey, you ride up and down like you always go back.
Squad
We're just here. We're just, huh?
for the SIP,
What-
long number.
which
that
block?
Squad dropped in the comments. Possible long
Hey.
number.
The camera's not that way though.
Shake my hand.
Oh my goodness gracious, Pat. You sure have a lot of girlfriends for a single guy. That's all I can tell you.
What can I say? To know me is to love me. Hello.
Are you D?
No, please on the truck already.
All right. Well,
How are you guys tonight?
Good, we're good.
That's good.
We'll give you a little advertisement. D's Street Food. You're live on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, you got 10,000 viewers right now. Tell us about your food.
Oh, it's delicious. Would you like to purchase some?
Well, the problem is all I got is a $100 bill. That's all I got. A guy gave me that. I spent my last $2 on some guy on Rice Street. But,
Well, get you and your partner dinner then.
yeah, I should probably do that. So tell us about your food, though.
What you want to know? It's chicken and fish,
Chicken and
catfish,
fish.
and shrimp.
Well, I'm just giving you a chance to advertise. Where's the truck usually? Where do you put it?
It's on Maryland.
Maryland?
Yep.
And Maryland, is it? What other places do you sell at?
That's it.
Maryland and
Maryland. Payne.
Maryland and Payne. That's your location. All right. Well, we'll for sure buy some food there. You tell Dee we appreciate her being here.
Say he appreciates you.
Oh, man.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's going on?
We're on live.
You ain't on live.
Yeah, we are.
Right here?
Yeah, we are.
Is this it?
Is it frozen?
I don't know.
Is
yet.
that the
no,
you?
I
Just-
never
just-
play.
Could be.
Yeah.
For what, 50? Let me see that. Is it frozen?
No. Yeah.
Well, there we are, right there. That's you.
You're about to show up
Yeah.
No, I ain't.
on
'Cause you
screen.
right here.
But we were coming up.
What's going on? Y'all all right?
Doing good. How you doing, man?
Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Apparently, there's a crowd in there, and people can't get in.
I see lights. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Would that be your assumption, Pat?
Yeah.
There's a little crowded.
Y'all ain't gotta go home, but y'all gotta get the hell up out of here.
So what happened at the Mason incident?
The victim went to Maplewood.
Maplewood Hospital?
No, just home to Maplewood and is going to make the report there.
510 clear GOA. You can put me on a PPV. 4698. Go for.
Which one do you want me to put this one on?
Copy, 4698.
That's on 2. I'm on 1.
10723 on the Niles suspect.
10715.
107, copy, 2234.
Bravo 715.
Report, can you put me on 510?
That's 2234.
I think you better start hanging out there at the Foundry instead of Willard's.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got pool tables in there though.
118163, I'm going to divert for a quick second.
Folks want to chat there is at Willard's though.
No.
Copy.
You were looking for some quality conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We haven't been on Hudson Road tonight either.
No, good point. Or downtown.
210, 214.
Slide down Rice Street to downtown St. Paul, take a look at the truck park and McGovern, see what's going on down there. Bar closing down there is always interesting. It's good for us to be around there.
Negative response.
210.
210 with the...
I'll check the area on
So I'm going to try to see if there's a dust on there.
Copy, 210, you can disregard. Rice Street and Milford Street on assault. Female was stating that she was made by security. Didn't know where she was within like 46 meters, but now she's saying she's going to an address in Maplewood, but keeps hanging up and not answering any questions. That's 1935.
You don't answer the questions, there's no.
210 copy, thank you.
That's 1935.
Can be done.
I thought they said the security guard was maced, but maybe she's accusing the security guard of macing.
That's what it sounds like.
Zero 6.
316.
You can send us a pending.
Bates, request assistance in retrieving her daughter's vehicle and keys. They're going to be waiting at McLean Bates.
Hudson's all quiet. Sean, let us know.
Got it.
Sean Campbell?
Yep.
Oh, that's nice of him.
That is a lot of people at the Foundry for that tiny one-room bar.
Yeah, and just because we were there so often and we normally talk to the regulars, there's a lot of people there that aren't regulars. I can tell you that. So I don't know what that means in terms of the rest of the night.
Yeah, there was a whole different vibe to
Yeah.
how some of the people were greeting us.
What, 532?
But I'll tell you where the at 11:30 where the busiest place in St. Paul is going to be.
215 Old 6th Street, Catholic Charities.
11:30. Oh yeah. All roads lead to Holiday at Bryson, Pennsylvania.
There you go.
So now they're saying the suspect is back in the lobby.
And if you're not from St. Paul, normally our bar closing is 1 or 2:30, but because of COVID, the bars are closing at 11. That's why we say at 11:30, everybody, they bail out of the bars, and many of them go to the tobacco shop at Rice and Penn, and many to the gas station there at Rice and Penn.
It is going to be packed.
Packed. I don't know, is Billy's back open yet or not? On Grand?
I don't know.
I don't know if Billy's on Grand is back open.
Squad 213.
213.
Blue Squad to assist 119 East Wyoming Street, upper unit on a domestic caller stating there's a male and female arguing, possibly physical. Her previous were saying it was Rachel Denhoff and a Brandon Nolan. They're saying that officers can enter through the back of the address. Don't have any further
To
information.
give a little shout out to those food trucks. Everybody's out there trying to make a living.
100.
265, send me as well.
Squad's going to that domestic. You have to hold off on making contact as the rest of we get this figured out down here.
2-3 copies.
6-3 copies.
200 is at the hospital.
215, I'm 10-8, you can cancel 6-9. You guys want
200 is?
Copy. 269, you can clear.
379.
Thanks, 215.
I just heard him on there saying hold off on the domestic until.
It's 2239.
Is anybody at Regions down there?
Copy that.
1160 clearance of all these front alarms covering the front entry and exit west.
There's another suicide in progress down there, huh? Jesus criminy. No, but I'm looking for a Regions call. I think they might have.
311 will be out with a male at Market and Arcade. Market and Arcade with a male at 2230.
I heard a squad check out there.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there's, goodness, 3 there off duty.
Yeah.
Don't see anything. Don't see anything impending either. Those are the oldest ones.
10-4 squad's on a 72-hour pickup and hold issued by Squad 376 for stalking and threats of violence. That occurred at 1116 Rainy Avenue. Be advised, the suspect was armed with a black handgun. Suspect's going to be a Keani Hobson, black male, 48 years old, 5'5", 225 pounds. Info at 2240.
Those are 27-hour ones, so.
120.
120.
That's the newest ones.
Server driving 2182, have them turn off their lights.
Nothing, huh?
Nope.
Must be
21. You turn your lights off.
So we're southbound on Rice Street from University Avenue. Unbelievable spurt of mass shootings. There's another one where a 9-year-old got shot in his mom's arms. Probably saw that yesterday. It's just 4 people were shot. Not to mention the last 2 last week. There's a lot of mental illness out there. We're gonna have to have a special episode just on where people can get help for mental illness. I've been thinking about that a lot, and we gotta make sure people know what the resources are available. I'm gonna have some of our staff do some research on different facilities in Ramsey County. There's a 24-hour crisis line that people can call, that they can get you some extra help. I've never seen as many people in crisis, as many attempted suicides, or people talking about committing suicide these last 2 months as I ever have. I thought January and February were bad, but now we're into March and April.
It's been really bad.
It hasn't even let up. It hasn't even let up.
It's 2243.
220.
220.
Take it, buddy.
.299 copy, 39911. Hang up within 9 meters. Feller sounds frantic. Declining paramedic police, but sounds very frantic and requesting officer's check.
Copy.
2244.
Getting semi-serious of having
214, put me on a team.
a third person right in the back.
2244.
Relieve you of some of the multiple things you have to do in here at one time.
I don't think I can complain.
Yeah. It's I don't know if I'm assuming that the late hockey game is over, but maybe not. Sometimes they go pretty late. If anybody can tell us how the second game go. I thought Maple Grove was playing.
Squad 510.
Love to know what the end of the second semifinal game was.
510 assisted with Bravo 715 today.
2244.
What was the score in the semifinals of the Minnesota State?
Tied 5-5 with 1:38 to go.
Serious? Oh my goodness. We might have to log on and watch the game.
Passerby. Sounds like he's suspect and he's one of the victims.
5-5, huh?
9th and Dorothy Day Place. Or excuse me, 9th and St. Joseph's Place.
Can't be the greatest game ever, because the greatest game ever, well, I saw the greatest game ever. It was when Spihar scored for Duluth East 30 years ago, but the Gophers had a close one. Dave Spihar. The Gophers had a close, they had what, 5 overtimes?
Wow.
The other day?
Copy.
Five to 5. Well, we won't feel bad if you shut us off to watch the end of the hockey game. Greatest hockey program in the high school hockey program in the world, right here in Minnesota. Games are being played right there at the XL Energy Center. Limited capacity, of course, because of COVID. But at least the kids are playing.
534.
They moved the tournament back 3 or 4 weeks from normal, just to get the vaccines in, make sure it was safer.
Copy. 534.
Paramedics are cleared in to the 5th floor.
Copy. Paramedics cleared in the 5th floor.
So we are in front of Cassetta's. Dave Cassetta's spot.
Will you send me 525's call?
Pat Bamer's
I'll check
spot
the area
here.
around the higher grounds.
Patrick McGovern's pub. Looks like a full.
Copy. 2247.
Everybody's out enjoying the games, watching them on TV. Tom Reed's over here across the street. Is there anything good on there, Pat? You're doing a lot of reading.
539.
Just checking the,
539.
I just talked to medics who were sitting
checking the
in
pendings,
9th and St. Joseph's Lane, and they said
checking
the
on some of the ongoing
suspects were
calls.
running eastbound on Exchange towards St. Peter.
Copy. Talking to the medics at 9th and St. Joseph's Lane. The suspects were running eastbound Exchange forward to St. Peter. That's 2248.
You got a good crowd.
I can spit. You see TVs from here.
Uh-huh.
We're parked outside Tom Reed's. We're all watching high school hockey games in there.
125. We got eyes on 2108 Niles. Right now the lights are out and there's no activity. 27 copy.
Okay.
Down here by the truck park. There's the XL Energy Center right in front of us where the games are being played.
Hey guys!
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
How you doing?
What are you doing tonight? What's the plan? Follow us?
264, can I get my case number?
Late dinner, yeah. Where'd you go?
Five guys up in Shorty.
Oh yeah, very good, very good.
06
Did you bring us a cheese? Did you bring us a cheese dog or anything?
We'll get you one.
I'm just kidding you. You guys have a good night. Thanks.
Good
a lot.
night, guys.
Good to see you. Five Guys up in Roseville. There's that strip mall there. I don't know if it's called Red Fox or Gray Fox, just off of Lexington.
Yeah, SIP on
Just south of 694.
I called and
You
spoke
got
with
Five
the party,
Guys.
Joseph. Not sure if it's true,
You
but he
got
said he
Leanne
would meet
Chin's,
with officers at
Chipotle.
Speedway, Fort Parkway.
Some other eating extravaganzas there.
Yeah, it turned into quite the little spot for
Across
restaurants.
the street, over there on Art Hillside, you got Potbellies.
100, you copy that?
Oh, that barbecue place that we like.
100 copies.
I forget what the name of that is.
Oh, Old Southern?
And also
Yeah,
100. We tried to call that female comp from the domestic on Niles and got no answer. 100 copies. 2251. Squad 185 to 126. The info that you mentioned, does it sound like
this is Rice Park, of course.
the subject's line?
Historical St. Paul Library across the park over there.
A building currently.
A beautiful Ordway Theater for some extraordinary professional. What do we got showing here? We got rent, officer and a gentleman, waitress, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, my daughter would love to come and see Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, bet.
126. I'm not speaking with.
I'm going to turn channel 1 off. They've got some kind of sensitive stuff going on.
Okay, you want to mute it and tell me?
Yep.
There's Herbie Brooks right there in front of the back door to the XL Energy Center and the
Miracle on Ice.
Miracle on Ice, beating the Soviet Union 4-3. One of our icons here in St. Paul, Minnesota. Then on the other side of the Rice Park, we got the St. Paul Hotel. Great institution. Oh yeah, don't forget the landmarks. The landmark, the historical landmark building was saved. You just pull that back just a hair, just on the north side of Rice. Just beautiful structure.
Beautiful building.
Thankfully, they didn't get rid of it. They were about to. And my memory is that Vic Tedesco was the parks commissioner at the time and somehow saved it from destruction.
Thank goodness. The landmark is a good name for that building, because it really is. Anytime we go on mute, it's because we're discussing something of a very sensitive nature, or a call that's very sensitive.
Officer safety or citizen privacy.
Exactly.
Those are the two primary ones. We don't do it very often.
No. And yes, you can certainly find out later what may have been going on, but
you probably will tonight even.
Right. And for safety reasons, we will mute when those circumstances exist. We try to do it as seldom as possible.
This one yours?
Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Can I get one or two?
Where was he? Sounded like Alex.
Yeah, he was on the east side, so I turned it off because you said you wanted to mute the three here.
No, it was the one.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Truthfully, you hate that computer, don't you? I'll just say it. It's okay. I hate it too, because driving around trying to use a computer, it's tough, right?
It is. It really is.
You can't see things, you know. Some cops love them, you know. But
there's some things I really do like them for.
You know,
but
well, we're the old school where we like to be seeing things all the time, but you know, there are officers that just love to have that information there, and it's great to have it when you need it, but
yeah,
it's I just know you well enough.
Yeah,
that's why I could get a third person on the computer in the back. Think about that.
There you go.
Do you think they would think they would get car sick?
Good question.
I think they might.
Especially when you open that Hemi up.
Trying to get that windshield clear up there a little bit. So what is it? Almost 11 o'clock. Last chance to share this broadcast with your friends before it gets too late. Someone said the hockey game's going into overtime. Is that the case?
Anybody know? Is the hockey game going into overtime?
Texas.
Yes, it is.
This is the first year, I gotta say, in 15 years, well, 14 years, that I haven't been there.
Really?
Yeah. First year that I haven't been at the tournament with my son. Started taking him when he was real little. And of course, I used to buy tickets from John Catronio. And lately I've just been going down there and buying them on the street.
I know that name.
It was Louis Catronio's brother, John Catronio, just a wonderful guy. He used to own the Cherry Pit.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And his son, I don't know if they sold it or what, but wonderful guy.
2:20 left on overtime.
Well, they'll just keep playing. They play a short overtime first, then they'll resurface the ice and they'll play a longer one. I think the longest they ever had was 4 overtimes. In that infamous Duluth East game that I was referring to.
Mm-hmm.
But,
there's that Capitol building. I've got a soft spot for our Capitol building.
It's gorgeous. Just freaking gorgeous. Oh, those people are running across the street or... There it is. There's the Minnesota Capitol.
Checking your status.
Temporarily complete with chain link fencing. Did you see what happened in the some guy tried to ram through the security at the United States Capitol today?
Yep. So keep U.S. Capitol Police Officer Billy Evans in your prayers, who made the ultimate sacrifice, was murdered by the...
Yeah, I didn't hear the details of how he got killed. You know, one was injured, one was killed, but do you know exactly how he got killed? Was it with a knife, gun, or a car?
I know both were hit by the car.
They were hit by the car. Were they?
And one was stabbed, but
it's not good.
No.
Not good. The legislature here, they said on the news today, they're halfway through their session. Not a criticism of the legislature, but they went on to say that so far the governor's only signed 6 bills. So, but honestly, most of the work gets done. There's a lot of compromise. Most of it gets done at the end of the session. You know, crunch time, conference committee. So it's not unusual. 6 is probably actually above average for halfway through.
Travel 715.
Can you put me over one of them?
You'll go to the east side for a while there, Pat? Is that what you're thinking?
Why not? East side or Foundry? I don't know which.
Yeah, well, you're probably right about the Foundry. You're probably right. Well, let's go up Jackson instead of Rice, just for something different.
10 West Exchange Street to use your computer. Be up front.
There's a great Echo 825, the 2007 Acura. Just take him with the left.
See how that call is progressing.
Don't have a direction to travel.
Car was just stolen off of 3rd Street if you want to grab that one. I think they just dispatched it.
Okay.
Two
228.
Do you show me long down at all?
Affirmative. Negative, you're on the board but not logged on.
Yeah, something's going slow. It's
Can you park me
There's a
off,
way you
please?
can refresh it or not.
Copy.
because it came up as a pending still for me. We are looking for a...
Maybe they didn't actually assign it. Maybe they just put it out.
A green Acura TSX.
What's the address it was taken from?
1030 East 3rd.
Oh, right off of Earl there. Okay.
Yep. Plate number GFE 825. Golf Foxtrot Echo 825.
Okay. Remember that? Because backwards it's in order. E, F, G. We haven't really been on the east side much tonight. It's kind of, it feels a little strange because normally we're over there.
Yeah.
A good chunk of time. Well, we haven't had any robberies or carjacking so far tonight, right?
No, we have not.
That's a good sign.
That's always a good thing.
Success. We'll have to see if Joe Miller wants to be our computer guy, huh?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
And we can get him, get him a little street experience
Thank you, bud.
as well.
Our suspect's going to be a Nathaniel Lloyd Davis, 0805 97.
Yeah, the suspect's Nathaniel
Let us
Lloyd
know
Davis.
on the comments who won the game, if somebody wins.
Tail lights on 3rd Street.
Okay, what color did you see? Is it green?
Yep.
Well, the good news is there's not nearly as many cars.
No, looks like it emptied out pretty
on Jackson
fast.
there. You have that impact on people.
Squad 264, copy en route to suspicious. 629
I drive them
Street,
away.
Holiday. 40 vehicles circling the area, stopping in the middle of the parking lot. Would you like a squad to assist?
It's the holiday.
Copy 2306.
We check to make sure it's the same one. It's definitely the holiday vehicle circling in the parking lot. You better run down there, huh?
Yeah.
We better run down to the holiday. Looks like everybody's... How's it going?
Squad 174, checking your status.
Say hi to this young lady. She's watching us.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you doing?
We doing well. Bob,
That's outstanding.
Bob, if you ain't stopping to get no chicken.
How come they left? How come everybody left so fast?
Because they scared of you, bro.
No, we weren't even here.
Yeah, no,
Squad
they know you
174
beat
on
We weren't even here.
Yeah, no, they heard
And you
about
told them there's no reason to be scared of me.
Nah, hell no.
You know, you
There's
told
a lot
them
of
that.
reasons to be scared of you.
You told them that.
Pulled me and my two
You told
disabled brothers over.
How
on
many years?
University 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, you too much.
Did we treat you fair?
Negative response. 107.
Everybody bugged out there.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Huh? We're out of Twinkies tonight. We're out of Twinkies. Yeah, can you believe that? You're right. That's a fair criticism. I gotta get more Twinkies. All right. I'll be back next Friday.
We love the three fillings.
Oh, my mama, you signed everybody's job for me.
I do, exactly. You got one? Very good. We had
287, can you still,
we had 4
try to
times
reach
as
174?
many people get them this year as last year as the year before. 4 times. Yeah, we're trying to work. We do a little of both. We do a little bit. It all equalizes. Well, that means good. Hey, we must be doing something right.
No, you said it right. Hardly working.
Hardly. Well, here's the important thing. We're keeping you safe.
Definitely is.
That's it. All right. God bless. See you guys.
Still on channel 1. They're link 10-1. Just call back to Carter's Way until to check on them. Northbound 35E at Grant.
What's going on? Northbound 35E? I got it. What did you decide about the holiday? Was it that one or not?
Yes. There's.
All right. Lots of cars.
207. We just got him on the phone. He's code 4.
Copy. It's code 4. It's 2309.
7-4 and code 4.
You're dead for me.
Copy.
I think that was the same call that they were talking about.
Well, you could probably read about what's going on the call there, right?
Yeah.
At least then you'll know.
I didn't even know about it until that.
264.
264.
I didn't notice this business is just extremely busy right now. Just feel free to clear us out of eyes.
Extremely busy. Well, we predicted that. Although it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes earlier than we said. It's 11:10 instead of 11:30.
Waiting.
The situation in West appears to have been successfully resolved.
Contacted. Advise 163, 165. Copy 2311. 164. 164. Had to log up the squad. I'm going to be out at team. Ready. Kevin.
Well, we know for sure it wasn't possible that I was the guy that stopped that guy 3 years ago. You know why, don't we?
That was during your hiatus from the
I was
sheriff's office.
not working for the sheriff's office or the police department 3 years ago.
127.
So, well, I've been accused of stopping a lot of people that I never stopped. But
313 Northdale was a male.
when they tell me it's 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, I know it wasn't me. I've only been back. Only been back 2 years. As you know, I was retired for 4 years.
Copy 2312, and I copy squad
we are
100.
all glad you're not retired. Whoa.
I was, in fairness to him, I was a little bit in his blind spot.
Okay.
125.
I wouldn't have been so forgiving if he would have clipped us.
4. Why taking advice on my call? It's a little delayed.
Well, the squad's following a couple of them there.
Looks like they might be getting ready to stop him.
165.
Stop who?
One of those cars.
Yeah. I see. But we're going to
165.
and hold down the fort here.
Squad is open. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? 364.
So like we said, all roads lead to the holiday after bar close.
For this suspicious occurred Rockwood and Madison. The comp is now at by the Caribou and McDonald, 7th and Madison. Possibly PIC advising he was being chased by a male driving a black sedan 259
Checking channel
Romeo
2 for
Yankee
safety
Zulu.
over car that's in assistance.
He
He's also stating that the males shot at him and heard tasers. Did not see any weapons, only heard them. Can't possibly be IC.
Silver car.
That's a lot of bass going on in that car.
2330.
Chicken smells good in that truck there.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, I sure wish.
Oh my God. Can you start medics to our location, please?
Can you assist East 967 Arcade Street?
Tons. Are you getting some chicken?
Copy. And what's your location?
Yeah, I wish riding around in here was conducive to eating some chicken. 'Cause I could sure go for some.
Last squad, can you go again?
Those are some rims.
364.
215. You need 10-9.
Where's he at? 215.
Copy. We're starting the 314.
Thank you. And we are close
West
forward.
West
West
side.
side, that Wyoming call.
Yep.
Copy. Go forward. 2250.
How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Good.
Two more today.
That's fine.
125. 125.
214 on the
It'd
officer.
probably be copyright infringement there.
Gentlemen in custody we have right now. What was this Ford Parkway address?
What we found out on a few occasions is that we get blanked out by, I don't know what the word would be, by Facebook and YouTube when there's music playing next to us for copyright violations.
We'll be en route to regions with one adult male.
Well, keep an eye out for your stolen Fiesta here too, Pat. I'm sure you have one. Poor guy would probably be made fun of if he pulled in here though.
12684.
Yeah, all these nice rides out here, and you come rolling in your hoopty of a Fiesta.
322, were you able to get in?
Negative.
More cars coming. It's always good to get a video just in case there is a shooting. Then we can go back and play the video of all the cars that were here. That's part of our strategy, is get as much
That's helped us out on a couple of
evidence as
occasions.
possible. Jesus. This is why you have extended bar closing, so not everybody comes at the same time, right?
Grand Central Station. Okay, then. That green Acura TSX, not a stolen.
Oh.
Ended up being a domestic situation.
Good to know. How's it going? Thanks for stopping.
120.
Happy Easter to you, too. Thanks so much.
Show me route to regions.
We are going to get a plate reader, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, nice.
It's coming.
Bravo 060. Have a good night. 23.
Copy 23.
322, we're not able to get a hold of it.
Holiday.
Thank you for trying.
All right, one more roam through here. Looks like we actually got a lane to drive.
2010 Smith and Kellogg Boulevard, PPV, southeast corner, code for it.
Oh, there's our buddy.
Kellogg, southeast corner on a PPV. Same guy.
Busiest place in the city of St. Paul, right here.
This
right?
is it.
Bryson, Pennsylvania. People honking, people waving. Looking good, looking good.
22. G-Way, I'll figure suspicious and advise. You know, the apartment complex.
You have a contact areas.
What's going on, ducks? What's happening? It's always a pleasure. Looking good, looking good, looking good.
Y'all slick. Y'all got the fan club calling me. Come on.
Get in front of the car so they can see you. Wave to your fan club. There we go. There we go, right there.
And you can send me 118 call for the party.
They're about to.
15
It
second
takes
delay.
about 15 seconds. They can see you now.
Squad 214. 10.
Where you been at, man?
How you been?
Huh?
How you been?
You don't even know who I am, do you?
I can't remember your name.
Used to stay right down the street from us.
Copy.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, what's your
When you stand ahead and you took all my money, and you said you'll pay me back in 2021.
Well,
oh, it's you!
December. Hey, he said December.
I said December of 2021.
December?
Yeah, December. Look for me then. What's your name?
Carter. You know,
Carter.
Anthony Carter.
Oh, yeah,
Anthony,
yeah.
You've been staying there for over 50 years, man.
You used to have more hair, just like I had more hair.
Don't tell nobody, man. We getting old. You like 39 now?
Yeah, he's 39.
Yeah, just turned.
39.
Just
You on
turned.
that Viagra, you 100 years old. Leave that sexy analysis alone, buddy. Get your break quick.
All right, see you, Anthony.
Bravo 360. Have a good night. 2321.
Bravo 374 EOT.
Bravo 374. Have a good night.
Copy Dale 94. Good 4. 23.
How you doing, Tony? I can't complain.
How about them Vikings?
Squad 973 EOT.
973. Have a good night. 2322.
I'm starting to get into rap a little bit, you know.
110.
Finally. Took me a while.
I actually like some of it.
Yeah, I do too. Took a while though to grow on you.
Copy.
Pull up just a little bit, would you? I wanna-
First was 10 minutes ago, and then heard another one 2 minutes ago.
525.
316. Copy.
Have your case number?
Shots.
Huh?
Pretty damn, that's probably related to our firework complaint.
There's so much going on right now,
You want me to move
Pat.
it in?
Can't keep
I
up.
don't think we should leave here though. There's just too
No,
much
there's-
energy.
Yeah, we already got someone saying that it's
Squad
fireworks.
channels 1 and 2 are
It isn't like we, you know, this is
Zero 60,
not Like we want to be at Walls here, but there's no other squads here, and just too much energy to assume it's going to be. Just got to wait it out till people start leaving, and then there'll be less people here. The rhythm's good. I just wish the words weren't so foul sometimes.
Oh, some of the words are.
But all the kids, I got a 15-year-old's going to be 16, and all their friends listen to it.
18 on a block.
That's 2324.
To thin out a little bit, there's a couple pumps open. For a while, you couldn't get a pump here.
127.
127.
Hey, are you directing traffic?
I'm code 4.
Oh, what means you need a job? Directing traffic?
No, I do not.
No, but we need a traffic director here. We need a traffic director.
No, sir. No traffic director here. No lifeguard director.
Nice lineup of cars there.
110.
Got some nice Jeeps.
Spoke to the comp on 7th and Maynard. No longer requesting assistance. You can clear us now.
Copy, 2325.
How's it going, partner? Good, thank you. Nice truck. Very nice.
I'll be 10 from this one. And then where is 127 on eastbound lane or westbound? East. Well, the copies. I'll be in right to that.
That's 2326.
This is not stolen. This is just something. If you look over here, at some point tonight, this is not a stolen. It's just one I want to keep track of.
You saw it here or what?
It was here. It's.
Okay, big one.
I think there could be something. Yeah, big one. I think there could be something come from that tonight.
Okay. Good to know. Well, from here, all roads lead to the east side, you know.
Of course they do.
Oh.
You're right. We didn't get there much at all tonight.
We're going to have to
spread our love to east side.
About 220.
Good.
54 Wabasha Street, south on
Nothing major impending.
Caller saw male and female get dropped off. Female looks like she can really walk. Check on her. White male, 20 to 30, unknown height, wearing jeans and a white shirt.
Gary, 23.
2327.
There's your money in that car. He's circling again.
165.
165.
I'm going to be out at 7th and Davern with Foxtrot X-Ray Tango 618 in the BP lot. They got 4 flat tires driving around with.
Copy, 7th and Davern. The BP lot at 2327.
What'd you say? I missed it.
I couldn't catch it.
I didn't catch it either. Your buddy Dante sounds like he's doing pretty good on his job, huh?
Yeah.
89, copy after the I'm going to give a comp call. There was somebody there.
Yes.
Copy, 2328.
I've been reading his post lately. We're just gonna hang here until keep everybody safe.
Bravo
All
715.
it takes is one.
Bravo 715.
This is advised as Officer
What'd you say?
I'll put my seatbelt on.
And slow
Never mind,
down.
she's speeding through the parking lot.
It's 2328.
These returns are really slow.
There's got to be a better. This is why there's got to be a better place to hook up than the BP gas station.
160
or
on
the Holiday
scene.
gas station. I have the BP down on 7th and Denver.
It's 2329.
We could. Not everybody loves us being here, Pat.
I guess not.
I mean, actually, to be fair, here's my summary of here's my survey. The women like us being here, and the men don't. What do you think?
We sure do get a lot more hellos.
172, 182 can cancel.
Oh my goodness. That's
Copy,
my
182, you can clear.
that's my survey.
182 copy.
It's 2329.
107.
107.
100 and myself are out at 1817 Ford Parkway.
Is that back to that other
Copy,
incident
1807.
probably?
1817 Ford Parkway.
Something happened there.
Yep.
We don't know what.
It is apparently all resolved.
Oh, but isn't that where the death notification came from or not?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
It was earlier. Well, I don't know if there's a new one.
310.
No, I was going to tell you
There's
guys.
another caller, 202
Honestly,
that heard 2 shots from the south.
For years,
Not related to your call as well.
we used to get calls on people selling drugs in this parking lot. Right, Pat?
Oh, yeah.
So the Holiday would call us and ask, could you please come over? There's people standing around the parking lot for long periods of time, going from car to car. So sometimes if we see people here that are here for extended periods of time and people coming back and forth from the car, that's why our presence here deters any of those, some of those narcotic sales, as well as makes it less likely anyone's going to have an argument and shoot somebody.
You know, very interesting to me. There's several people who have been commenting, make them leave. They're not breaking any laws. No one is making any complaints.
It's not our property either. The property belongs to the Holiday. The Holiday people could make the decision that you can't loiter in our lot unless you're in the store or getting gas. I mean, some stores do that. And then it would have to be their employees telling them to leave.
Right.
Before we would actually enforce their request. But what we can do is find out what the plans is. Like, here. What's the plan tonight?
How y'all doing?
Good. We got a place to hook up or not?
Any good after parties?
I don't know. I mean, you know, for the girls, probably.
Often says people are at the door.
We just
I was
probably,
really
you know,
just
go
there,
link with
but
some
I'm going
girls.
to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
kick it.
I'm on scene.
At the
I
house.
do not need backup.
Ain't you that one dude that be doing the lines and stuff?
We are.
Yep,
yeah.
we're live right now.
Look, he live right now.
Get yourself.
Yo!
There you go.
He does.
It's your chance to
Look,
be
he
seen.
live right now too.
10,000 people just saw you.
Hey, they got they said 10,000 people just on you.
Let's go.
No, they got 2K.
Tell us your name.
2.2K.
There you are.
I'm not even gonna.
Well, that's that. But
I'm
here-
not even gonna say my name.
This is YouTube here.
Oh, is that late though?
They're both.
Is it late though?
Yeah,
Because
that runs late.
Yeah, like.
I ain't gonna
they're-
say my government name.
Well, you don't have to say your government name. Say the name the girls know you by.
Oh, Mr. Flavor Flav.
Flame the Flame.
All right, have a good night,
All right,
guys.
have a good night.
Going for
214.
Seem like nice kids, huh?
Yeah.
GOA 210.
Seemed young, but nice.
Personality plus.
Yeah. You sure you don't want a job directing traffic? I think we outlasted them, Pat.
Slowly but surely.
We outlasted them. We last long enough, I might even be able to use the bathroom here. Get it.
One 72442 custody.
It's quite the outfit there.
Copy. Code 4, in custody at 2334.
I love this weather though, huh?
Yeah, this works for me.
This is nice. Hello, Inspector. How are you? You done any? You done? I don't. Have you done any good tonight?
Yeah, just there was a faulty arm at a parking ramp.
Code 182 and 110, copy en route to the DOC at 612 University Avenue West at the Wendy's. First female standing outside the drive-thru block.
Who were you rooting for?
Black female, 45 years old, 6 foot thin build, wearing a black jacket with white sleeves. 2335.
Yeah, those are two good teams.
Oh, spectacular.
Yeah, two good teams.
I caught some of it.
Yeah. Sorry about your kids' situation.
Yeah, bummer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah, you know, I was watching the news talking about Gentry, first time they've ever been in the tournament, I think. Do you not realize they were like a AAA team? I mean, it doesn't really count, you know?
I think both their boys and girls are in the championship.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it should be fun. We have a couple of acquaintances on the Gentry boys
Yeah.
team. My
Well,
kids will be down there tomorrow.
they're great players, but it's not like they've been a part of the state tournament for very long. It's their first year, right? Or yeah. So. But on the other hand, was it Dodge City or who are they playing?
Dodge County.
Dodge County? That should be an interesting
Yeah,
lineup.
that Brody Lamb kid's pretty good. You watched him play growing up.
Yeah.
He's pretty talented. He's one of the gophers.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to head over to the east side in a little while.
Good. Yeah, I got my ears on.
We provided safety and security.
19 advised for 411.
You're pretty good out there.
It's 2336.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. So if you just joined us or you were busy watching the Eden Prairie Maple Grove game that apparently ended with Eden Prairie winning in overtime, we're out on patrol, live on patrol up at Rice and Penn. The bar's closed at 11. This is kind of a hangout afterward for a while. We're just
Address on Fort Parkway.
making sure everybody stays safe.
Relation to this party is secured.
We're going to leave here and head over to the east side now for a while.
Copy it. 2337.
Everybody's had their chance to get their tobacco.
2223.
And their munchies.
Munchies.
It's 2337.
Any Central cars that are watching this video, we are leaving, so midnight cars that came on, if you got time to swing through here. Still a lot of energy there at Rice in Pennsylvania. We're gonna restart at 10 after 12, don't we?
Yes.
squad's reference. Pick up
Are
and
we
hold.
good to go on all channels now?
Officer
Yes.
safety suspect armed with a gun. Charges are stalking and threats of violence. Kiani, DeWarren, Hobson, blackmail,
Which one do you want this on?
72, 5'5", 225 pounds. Again, Kiani,
1 and 3.
DeWarren, Hobson, blackmail, October 24th to 72, 5'5", 225 pounds. And suspect was armed with a black handgun. Clear, 2339.
I caught this call earlier.
Hey, Craig, loop back here quick.
Since we're stopped,
Yep.
that a plate similar to that and that description is what he was in.
All right. Is it different than that other Tahoe?
Yes.
Okay. Even though they're sort of close. Just a
22.
Interesting.
GOA.
That's good eye. I didn't even make the connection.
2339.
Just numbers are.
I will. I'm
switched
gonna.
around.
I'm gonna run that. Oh man, you could be very right.
What made you think that when you saw it in the lot there? What was your thinking? It's just something didn't feel right, or what?
Just didn't feel right. Kind of got some hard looks, and it's a Minneapolis truck.
Okay.
Well, and the plate.
This one doesn't.
That possible plate isn't at all right. So.
No, but I mean that's why it could be yours.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because you're only 2 letters different, right? Well,
one letter and 2 numbers different. That 1 letter and 1 number difference.
What is that number before the 6 on that second one?
174.
Also a 6.
Okay.
Zero to the LAC.
So yeah, that's. Yep.
Well, either way, we found one that starts with those 2 letters.
Minnesota 692, Tom Adam Henry.
We're good, right?
Yep.
Copy. $8196, I copy your north of the stuff from Auto.
So we are on
1004 County Road D Delta.
Payne Avenue.
Possibly waiting in the
Payne
parking lot at
Avenue.
2341.
Going north on Payne from Phelan Boulevard.
5184 with the gym.
More cars at the Holiday.
2342.
It's empty.
Can you go again?
We got a firearm in the car. It's still good here.
127. Firearm in the car. Notice traffic stop.
Copy. Firearm in the vehicle. Are you code 4?
Yep, we're still good.
Copy. 2342.
And 5183, was that code 4?
A4.
Copy, thank you, 2342. 81 code 4 also. Code 4, 2342.
A little busier out in the suburbs too there.
Yeah, it's been busy everywhere.
I sent you a message. Copy.
Central squads for Minette EOT. Squad 281.
281.
287.
So last night we worked.
Any other squads?
I dropped Pat off.
Minette EOT.
And wouldn't you know it,
Oh, that's right. I did get a chance to ask you more about that.
Yeah, I just want to mention it because I just mentioned it to the viewers. We never know what's going to happen next. So drop Pat off. I'm on my way home, and there's a suspect from Maplewood that they're chasing from the Northern Air Hotel.
427.
He ends up coming up 35 to County Road E.
Have a good night. 2345.
Of course, I'm right there at the time, so I got into that pursuit as well, and it was a short one. The guy had 10 felony warrants. 10 felony warrants, and he's wanted for a new crime as well.
There'll be a Terra hammock. Nice black and white. Female 36, 5'2", good nose, wearing a black jacket.
We ended up using some vehicle contact methods in order to bring him to a halt.
30, copy.
He had a couple days this week where he refused to leave the jail to
I'll be riding with 213 following.
Copy 7156, Tango, I'll show you quick.
If you don't go to court, you end up staying in jail. So we're eastbound on Maryland at Forest.
180.
Oops. What do we get there?
Yeah, it's about 181.
181. Good night.
Good night.
Well, proof there still is yellow cab. I thought, it seems like the cab companies have been taken over by the Ubers and Lyfts. There's one behind us with a nice top.
Copy, you're on scene. 525 Main Street on a harassment complaint.
Used to be like, if you had a fare, then you turned your light off right on the top of it. I don't know about this guy here. So you had a fare, the light went off on top. Did you know that?
Yep.
Okay.
I actually drove cab for about a year when I was 18.
Really?
One of those big boat yellow cabs.
Yeah.
They ran forever.
Back then, did you have to worry about getting stuck up as a cab driver?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of that happening then. In fact, there were.
That's a scary thing.
I worked for Suburban Yellow. Minneapolis Yellow had a couple of drivers murdered while I was driving.
Yeah, it's not good.
Do you know who's in Arctic tonight?
I think Heather. She's texted us earlier together. There's a joint text from her. Favorite place number 2, McDonald's drive-thru. Jeez, they do a volume after bar close here. Holy mackerel. So did we get any in that packet? Did we get any good questions? We'll sit up here a little bit at the EP maybe and
take a look through some.
1379.
We get a lot of, I told them to group the questions by topic. In that yellow packet, you got that packet?
Yep.
Group them by questions.
They're grouped pretty well.
Questions there. Read the ones we got answers to. Don't read the ones we don't know the answers to.
Well, we try to give as much advance notice as we can when we're going to be on live on days other than Friday. But it's often very spur of the moment, depending on what's going on at the time.
Yeah, we try to fit it in, but there's generally our days are full already, and then we just wait for an opening. So that was a question. Why don't we give more notice? Or
Yep. And we do. It does go on the Live on Patrol page when with as much notice as we can give.
Hi! How's it going?
Shout out to Sarah Harrington.
Sarah Harrington's in the house. Very good, Sarah.
Hey, sorry for your loss.
Yeah, very sorry.
You put me out of Sarah's at team place.
I'm kidding.
You guys have a great night. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Smoked license plate covers, legal or illegal. In the state of Minnesota, those are illegal. Any kind, even a clear license plate cover is illegal.
The power of suggestion. See, you read that question about a smoked license plate cover, and your brain reached for a Winston. That's amazing power of suggestion.
I'm telling you.
Smoked.
20 team. Can you pop those in the front?
And I'm going to hand this to you for you to handle this one.
Yeah. Remember, we only answer the ones we know. Which one? All right, so where should I start? Just for review, there's a sheriff's car right there. There are city police officers that work for their local city jurisdiction, and they patrol in their city. Then in Minnesota, we have county sheriff's deputies that may patrol a contract area that we're contracted with for cities that chose not to have their own police department. But they also might patrol county-wide, whether it's parks or lakes or county facilities, waterways. There's a lot of areas that are like those county parks we talked about. So then there's BCA agents, Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, State Patrol. Those are state law enforcement officers. So at the sheriff's office, we have contract cities, we have deputies in the jail, we have deputies, correctional officers in the jail, we have deputies in the court system. We have 500 employees. But the reason that I don't get calls is because I'm not assigned to patrol one particular district. I have the flexibility as the sheriff to patrol county-wide. Many of our cars are assigned to certain districts. Now, we can take calls, Pat and I, if we want, which we have, or we can back up on calls. But the normal protocol is for us not to try to take a city's calls. We can take county calls. The normal protocol is to back up other calls. But do I have extra flexibility? Hi, how are you?
Hi.
How's it going?
Ruben!
Pardon me?
My husband's watching you guys.
What's his name?
Ruben.
Ruben. Hey, Ruben, your wife's coming by.
Hi, Ruben.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we have, I have more flexibility than most because, I'm in charge of the sheriff's office. but as other sheriffs have assigned districts and areas that they patrol, and so if a call comes out, they will get assigned that particular call.
About 322.
So
good.
There we go.
1348 8th Avenue on in progress. That's an auto. Unknown person broke into Comm's vehicle, or say they're still inside the vehicle.
There we go.
Suspect possibly drunk. We don't have a description of the suspect or the vehicle at this time.
1348 Ames.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to pull over this guy with no lights so I can get him out of the way. And then we're going to sneak down to, I think the best way is to run in. Not positive, but 1300 is got to be off of Johnson Parkway, right, Pat?
It is.
You want to Google that a little bit?
Between Johnson Parkway and Prosperity.
Prosperity, but the question is the best way to get there. So we got a theft of a car or theft of stuff in a car in progress. 1348 Ames. And this is a little bit of a tangle town down here.
385, copy and route to the service. Copy. Squad 385, I copy and route to the service. 1114 car play for loud music.
Okay, we're a tenth of a mile off.
It's right left here, right?
We're going to take a left on Ames. Yep.
And we're at 1300, so it can't be far. There's a car leaving right there.
That can assist 385 on disturbance.
Here we go.
379 around 3.
256
Copy,
PW.
256 Papa Whiskey Lima.
5183, clear assist.
$2,400.
2400.
In the area of 1348 Ames with 256 Papa Whiskey Lima. Do we have a car description?
We do not at this time.
I'm going to go around the back. Stay here, okay? Stay here. Let's say address here in the house.
364 to it. Say that he went into an address on him.
Affirmative, saying that the suspect went into the address where the cop
1388.
was calling from at 1348 Ames. Suspect's going to be a white male in his 30s, 30 to 40, 6-foot average build, wearing a necklace with a cross on it, blue tank top, and green cargo pants.
Went into the
Try and get that vehicle description.
Alright, well, the problem is aren't we going to 1348?
Yes.
So that should be here, right?
Yep.
That's 80. So we're thinking it's an apartment?
Which door is he standing by?
I don't know. You know, there's an Ames Court. That's the other problem.
We'll find out. It looks like the vehicle's a 1998 tan Toyota Camry.
Well, that's good. We'll send this guy on
He's
his way.
wearing a tank top.
What is this?
Affirmative, blue tank top.
All right, you can go on your way, sir. Thank you. So, 2400. Our stop is unrelated.
500, that copy.
He's one in custody.
Copy. One in custody at 2358.
I must have found one back here. I got him right there. So there he was.
Fine job by the officers.
There's Alex there.
Three 364 Charlie Alpha.
Alpha Tango 855.
Did you have to run after him or
It
what?
was a veteran move waiting for the young guys to go run after him.
Yeah, did you have to
Of
run
course.
after him or what?
Yeah, he boogied around the corner, so a little
Which
jogging.
car was he in?
Right here.
This one there? Yeah, we probably should have came around the corner, but when you see something moving, you just hate to run, just drive by it. So.
No, you guys are just making sure we're paying attention. I appreciate that.
Oh.
Thank you for the... So, did you just FTO Wyatt, or was it Morgan and Virgil Earp as well?
Oh.
Are you making fun of our revolvers? Are you making fun of? Are you really doing that? Are you making fun of our revolvers?
No, I'm just wondering. That's what
We
I
got
heard.
5-shot revolvers and we got 6-shot revolvers. Remember that?
That's what
That's right.
I used to carry as an ankle gun as a Smith & Wesson Airweight.
Yeah.
Best
And
gun I've ever had.
I always referred to it as a resolver.
Now, who caught him? I want to know who caught him.
It was a team effort, sir. We don't
You
have...
corralled him and he gave up?
No, we just told him we were the police, and we explained to him that we wanted to talk to him, and he decided to stop running.
There is no I in team.
No, there's an M and an E, but
Was he stealing stuff out of the car or what?
I don't know. They're gonna do that part.
You're gonna go do.
I'm gonna go have a Mountain Dew.
All right, we'll exit.
There's Deputy Marson right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi. Good.
Matt, are you gonna say hi or what's? Listen,
I'm doing, Sheriff.
Say, I'm not gonna bring up that stolen car in Minneapolis. Okay, I'm not gonna bring up okay, I'm just not gonna bring it up.
All right.
I'm just gonna say one thing. Suitcase.
Suitcase. Yep.
How's your partner doing?
He's doing well.
Good.
He's doing well.
Good.
Taylor. Come say hi.
You doing okay, Taylor?
Yes, sir.
Enjoying it? Enjoying it? How's your partner
How you
treating you? Okay?
Hey, how's it going? Good.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Well,
yeah.
We had people out on their balconies who were watching the live.
We went right by it because we went to you guys. And
yeah, well, I just saw that car moving. I didn't want to leave it. We weren't sure what it was, the apartment complex or a house over there. So, but
no, it's a nice grab by St. Paul.
It's better than us. Yeah, well, it would have been
definitely
nice if we would have got it, but it's better than us old guys don't have to chase them on foot.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I don't like running after people.
Yeah, I don't like running either, but I still do it.
See you guys later.
See ya.
See you, Taylor.
Yes, sir.
That's not good. That implies blockage, doesn't it?
379.
I got a case on the Case number 067644. You're welcome, man.
Apparently there is no exit there. Interesting.
not.
Strange design, but... So, there you were. Somebody yelled at you, said hi out the window, huh, Pat?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to log off here soon.
Oh, yeah.
Anyhow, we are going to log back on. It's 12:02. We started at 12:11. Although some people would tell us we didn't start on time. Or we started at 8:11, but probably we started at 8:12.
Seeing as what time it is, you know what that makes the date today?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. So go ahead and say it. I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
The date is 4-3-2-1.
There you go. 4, 3, 2, 1.
But what did we just count down to? Another segment of Live on Patrol.
Well, there it is.
So we're going to log off, folks, and we will be back on within...
Hang on 1 second. We'll just keep on, just because the longer we go, we just like to keep them close to 4 hours. So we'll
give it a few more minutes here.
5 more minutes. And then we're going to log right back out. We're not going to be eating cheese dogs or getting stuff. We're going to log right back on. You good with that?
Absolutely.
Well, sometimes we gotta shut down the application, right, Pat?
Yep.
So that it segments the YouTube. Otherwise, it doesn't do that.
Correct.
So, and we're on the east side. We're confident there'll probably be some interesting activity here in the next few minutes. But you know how to do that. What do we got to do when to close the app? We swipe it and then
we swipe it and
swipe
it off the screen completely.
Push it off the screen. And then
I know that thanks to Kyle.
Yeah. Kyle Meestead, smartest guy we got.
The man.
Hey, by the way, we'll answer more of your questions when we come back, too. And thanks for keeping them coming. Send them to questions@liveonpatrol.org. Questions@liveonpatrol.org. And we're not perfect. We'll try to get to them. All right, go ahead and log us off, Pat.
And we will see you back within